What up? What up?
What is up, everyone? Thank you guys for joining in so early. What's up? We got Pedro Nava. What's up? What's up? Which jersey is Mexico wearing tonight? Says Arturo. I think we're wearing the black one again.
I think.
That's kind of lame.
I'm not actually 1,000%. Let me check their Instagram. They usually post it on there. Nah, we're wearing green. Yeah,
Green?
We're wearing green.
And we already have a super chat from Electro. Shout out my guy Electro being in the stream so early. First super chat of the day. No, Gilberto Mora, that is correct. We'll get to our starting 11 shortly. A lot of questions to be answered in this team. If you're not subscribed, make sure to be subscribed to Futbol Asada, the best Mexican football content page on the planet when it comes to putting out content in English. The game, Mexico's last game before the World Cup, is ready to kick off in a few minutes. Mexico versus Serbia.
Yes, yep. And then some of you are already commenting on the lineup.
Everyone's asking about the lineup. Everyone.
This is, I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I can only assume this is what El Vasco Aguirre sees as his starting 11 for the opening game. I agree with 9 out of the 11 players. Obviously, let's just go through it now. Tala Rangel in goal. I think he's better than. I don't know. I really don't know. That one I'm still 50-50 with. But again, I don't mind it. It's either him or Remo. Right back, Jorge Sanchez. Absolutely not. I don't want him there. But then Montes, Vasquez, Gallardo, Lira, Fidalgo, Brian Gutierrez, Quiñones, Piojo, and Raúl. I think for me, I'm okay with pretty much everything except for Piojo, Jorge Sanchez, and then the fact that Mora isn't starting.
We have another super chat from Alonso who said, I think the lineup is what we expected, just Piojo out.
I don't know.
I think, from what everyone's saying, everyone believes is going to be the lineup in the World Cup opener next week versus South Africa. I really don't see a world where Gilberto Mora does not start the game. So I think in Javier Aguirre's eyes, he is a lock starter. And I feel like he wants to see Brian Gutierrez one last time in this team to see how he looks, to see if he's worthy of starting that opening game, because there's no way he's giving the upper hand to Brian Gutierrez over Mora. He's just a better player. Brian Gutierrez is still an exciting young player, a lot of creativity. Definitely, we should still expect goals in this first half with him starting, but yeah, there's no way he's starting over Mora at the World Cup.
For me, it shouldn't even be between Mora and Brian. It should be between, they should just both start. It shouldn't be between any of them. I would put Brian on one of the wings, Mora in the center midfield, or the opposite. You could put Mora on the wing, Brian in the midfield. Just no Piojo. That doesn't make any sense to me. This dude is no good. He's gone over 1,000 days without a goal for Mexico. It's ridiculous. And the fact that he's still starting games is honestly pretty much a joke to me. Like I said, this guy's the new Charlie Rodriguez. I really hope it doesn't take years and years and years to get rid of him, but it's looking like it's going to be like that. And then the rest of the team, I prefer Edson over Lira, but I don't hate it. I prefer Ochoa over Tala, but I don't hate it. I prefer Isra over Jorge Sanchez. That one does kind of bother me. I don't know why Jorge Sanchez is starting. Isra is just way better. Yeah.
Shout out Miguel Gomez. We got my guy Silvi in the chat as well, saying Edson Alvarez is the worst captain ever in Mexico. Johan for captain.
I think Cesar Montes is the captain today. But Edson, I think this is confirmation he's not starting in the World Cup. I don't know how to feel about that yet. We'll see. If there ever was a time for Edson not to start and Lira to start, it would be this World Cup. With or without Edson, we should still beat South Africa, Czech Republic, South Korea. We shouldn't just depend on Edson Alvarez to get the job done in those games. So I guess we'll get to see what Eric Lira's all about.
Next super chat from Juan Mireles. Shout out my guy. He said, crazy that we chose a Spaniard more than Mora. That is crazy. But I think Fidalgo should also be a lock starter. I think he's one of the few players we have that could really distribute the ball, play as a box-to-box aid, the one that really asks for the ball, keeps our possession. But yes, Mora should also be starting. I mean, like I'm saying, we should still expect a convincing win today. We should still expect some goals, at least 2. But Mora not starting, it is a big concern. But I really hope my theory is proven right next week. I just feel like Mora's a lock starting, and in Vasco's eyes, he doesn't need to see him in this first half. He wants to give the opportunity to Brian Gutierrez or even Fidalgo, or maybe even Piojo. Maybe those 3 are like the ones in contention to start. You never know, because if Mora plays, Brian could go to the right, Mora could go to the right. There's a lot of changes that could be done.
One thing that this lineup, I mean, if this was our lineup against South Africa, as much as I don't like certain players, we still have to win. Like, that team is good enough to get a win against South Africa. And then it would also mean our bench is very good, bro. Like, think about the midfielders that could sub in: Edson, Mora, Obed Vargas. On the wing, you can add Chino. You can add Santi Jimenez to the attack, Hormiga to the attack. So if this was a starting lineup, we would have a plethora of options off the bench, and we might even be better in second halves in this tournament because we're so deep on the bench with a bunch of European players. So it's not all bad
up top as well in the striking position. I mean, Raul is starting, but
Santi, Hormiga.
The first player off the bench for Raul should either be Hormiga and Santi. It should not be Memote Martinez at all. I'll be very frustrated if we actually see this guy play today, because that would just tell me that he's actually getting minutes at the World Cup, which there is no case that Memo Martinez should be getting something in a game at the World Cup for Mexico. It's embarrassing, man. Next super chat.
I forgot to say Luis Chavez too. Forgot about him.
Oh, Luis Chavez as well. Mike Oropesa said, sending love from Newport Beach. Lineup is a joke. Shout out Newport Beach. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a joke. It's literally just Mora, to be honest. I mean, yes, Jorge Sanchez is starting over Isra, but I actually also think in that opening game, we shouldn't be surprised if Jorge Sanchez starts, because let's be honest, South Africa is not really that good of a team. And our main source of defense in that game, I think, should be scoring goals. We should bag at least 2 that game. And I think Jorge Sanchez is more offensive minded than Isra. So when Javier Aguirre resides, I think he's going to put in Jorge Sanchez to, get more delivery inside the box, be more pressing inside their 18-yard box, and create more chances. So I wouldn't mind Jorge Sanchez starting the opening game as much as I criticize him. But the other 2, like South Korea and Czech Republic, which are much tougher games, it should be Israel Reyes, because he just locks down that right side.
One thing I noticed from Serbia's lineup, one, they're missing a lot of players. They don't have Vlahovic, not even Pavlovic, and other players as well. They have 6 U23 players starting today, and 4 of them are under 20. So, and then I think their oldest player in the starting lineup is 28.
Realistically, if Serbia had their full team like Milinkovic, Savic, Vlahovic, Mitrovic, what do you think the score would be? The same situation, Nemesio Diaz, just with their key players.
2-1 or 1-0. 1-0 Mexico.
I think we'll draw, but yeah, at best a 1-0 or like a 1-goal lead.
Because they're pretty big, pretty physical, but like this team is very young. And I'm looking at most of their lineup.
They just lost 3-0 to Cape Verde.
Yeah. Like
3-0.
I think like 9 of their players in their starting lineup play in Serbia. And then the goalie plays for Venezia, who just got promoted to Serie A. And then Lecce is their striker, or like their striker plays for Lecce. And I think they just got relegated from Serie A.
Next super chat from I Love Mayo 69 said, Mexico 2006 World Cup team or Mexico 2026 team? Sam, combine 11 off the spot. On the spot, I mean, in net, Osvaldo Sanchez and Tala
Osvaldo
Rangel.
Sanchez.
Osvaldo Sanchez, I mean, 2 Chivas goalkeepers, pretty similar qualities in my opinion. Right back, it was Osorio and now Israel Reyes.
I don't remember if it was Osorio. I don't think it was actually. I think it might have been El Gringo Castro.
Yeah.
I don't remember though.
I'd still take Isra though.
Yeah, I'd take Isra.
The players are walking out now, but we'll still finish this debate. The center backs, it has to be Rafa Marquez for me and Johan Vasquez. The left back for me, Carlos Salcido. Midfield, I think Mora goes in, and the rest is probably the 2016 with
I'll go
Bebe Pardo.
Yeah, Pardo for sure. Maybe Torrado with
Andres Guardado I put there too.
Guardado was only 18 though. He wasn't really a center mid yet. So I think
I'd put him on the left back too, over Gallardo.
And then the 3. Who'd you? I think
Omar Bravo, Borghetti. No.
Bravo was a starter in that one. I would take Raul though. Still,
Kikín was a starter as well, huh?
Yeah,
I'd take Omar Bravo.
He
has a World Cup goal and Raul doesn't.
I don't know. I think Raul right now is better though.
And on the flanks, we have Ramon Morales.
Easily over Piojo, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, way better career.
And then on the left, who do we have on the? The thing is with the 2016 team, I don't think we didn't play with wingers. I think we played with a back five.
Yeah.
I think Pineda, the Gonzalo Pineda, I think it was a wing back in that team in a back five.
Yep.
But I still think Quiñones probably on the left.
Shout out my boy Gage. He said hopefully Quiñones and Raul play great together. Yes, I'm actually very excited to see them right now. And I'm just excited in general to see this game. I mean, it's the last game before the World Cup. We're definitely going to learn so many things from this game. A lot of points to take away from this game after it's finished as well. Maybe a player does really good that it stamps him to be a starter. Maybe a player disappoints today and they lose their starting spot for next week. It's a very big friendly game, to be honest. The national anthems are starting now. Let's see which channel is the most up to date. I don't want to be behind. Seems to be that one. I think it was a Canal 5.
Yeah.
So then
Go to 5.
Canal 7. Yeah, let's leave it there.
Yep.
All right, playing against a U23 side. Technically, yes. I mean, how many players did you say there? The majority of their team is under 23, you said?
Yeah, like 6 of
That's
them.
crazy. Yeah, we should expect a convincing win. And overall, for playing a team like this that really isn't playing for anything, we should try. Like, everyone on the field should play with freedom. Like, create, show out, show yourself, show your qualities. Like,
I didn't even realize Paunovic is their manager.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's
Serbia.
Serbian.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Next super chat from Jeff Serrano. Shout out, my guy that's always on the stream. He said, "Did you hear that Japan apparently didn't like Tigres' stadium and facility, so they went to Monterrey's? Crazy, huh?" I mean, I've been hearing stuff about that, but I hear a lot of mixed reports saying that it's not true, or the field they're training on is fine. It's all rumors. I don't know what to believe anymore, to be honest. But
in my opinion, they should have went to Monterrey's to begin with. I mean, that's just way newer than Tigres' stadium.
Yeah,
and just way better facilities. Yeah, I saw that.
That was Edson Alvarez' wife.
Really?
Why else? Why I put on her?
I don't know. I thought it was like a random person.
A random person, huh? The lineup, yeah. Everyone here in the comments are complaining about the lineup. I mean, damn, that's how much power a 17-year-old kid has in his team. It's just one player missing. Damn near, like, that lineup right there would still win it in the opening game against South Africa next week. But because of one 17-year-old kid, everyone's thinking it's.
I think it's also like
terrible lineup.
Like the Piojo effect. Like, you just see Piojo instead of Mora, or like Jorge Sanchez instead of like Reyes. Just like diabolical, man.
Very big game, especially for those players off the bench as well. Like, who will provide the most impact with the little amount of minutes they get?
Another thing too, though,
and as I say that, it pans to Hormiga Gonzalez is destined this dude's gonna score off the bench either today or at the World Cup.
Another thing too, we got to keep in mind though, it's not like our starting 11 in the World Cup. It's not like it's the same every single game. Like, I'm pretty sure there's going to be changes, like game to game, especially when there's like players accumulating yellow cards or injuries. Hopefully, no injuries, but that's also one thing we got to keep in mind. Like, the set starting lineup against South Africa doesn't guarantee that's going to be the same lineup against Korea, because there could be someone that off the bench completely balls out and the whole media is like, nah, that guy needs to start. And obviously El Vasco and Rafa Marquez will see that as well. So it is what it is.
Well, the game's about to kick off, guys. Make sure to be subscribed if you're not already for the best Mexican football content in English in the world. Make sure to like the stream to support the channel. Follow us on all platforms if you haven't already. We're just getting started, man. This is the last game before the World Cup. Next week is going to be huge for us. We got so many episodes and live stream planned for you guys. You guys definitely do not want to miss out. Hit the post notifications. And yeah, let's hope Mexico has a convincing victory today. We also have our usernames for our personal channels as well. If you guys want to check out more content from us separately, we'd highly appreciate a follow on there. And now we got the lineup on the screen here on the broadcast. Julian Quiñones, Raúl Jiménez, Alvarado, Fidalgo, Lira, Brian Gutierrez, Gallardo, Johan Vázquez, Cesar Montes, Jorge Sánchez, Raúl Tala Rangel. Even in net, if Raúl Tala Rangel does not have a convincing performance today, I mean, there was rumors, I don't know how credible they are. That Javier Aguirre would have started Ochoa next Thursday. That was a big rumor that happened this week. So definitely, if Tala looks shaky, and after what we saw from Ochoa last game against Australia, I don't think there's no possibility of him starting next week. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of players, because we're very deep now. I feel like a lot of players are on a short leash, and it should be like that. When you have players like right now who are not starting, like Edson Alvarez, who's your longtime captain, Obed Vargas, who plays at Atletico Madrid, Fidalgo, not Fidalgo, Luis Chavez, who also plays in Europe, Gilberto Mora, who's like the Mexican star boy, probably going to be one of our goats if he reaches his potentials, Santi at AC Milan, Chino at Anderlecht. When you have a bunch of players like that are very good off the bench, don't be stubborn and keep the starters. Yeah. I feel like if Mexico were to have a downfall, it'll be El Vasco's stubbornness, like not wanting to change the team, because there's plenty of talent on the bench right now to switch the team. Like, you don't need to wait until the 80th minute to make a sub. You don't need to start the same lineup every single game. There's plenty of players that are ready to go. So everyone should be on a short leash.
Shout out my guy Marin with another super chat today. He's back. He said, "How's it going, fellas? I got Quiñones scoring. What's up, my bro?" I say I'm gonna stick to my 2-0 prediction, and I'll go with Raul scores and Brian Gutierrez scores again.
I'm still gonna go with 3-0. I'll go with Raul Jimenez to score for sure. Give me Brian Gutierrez again. I think that'll be the third Mexico game in a row for him. And I'm thinking, give me Mora off the bench. Mora or Santi off the bench.
Yep.
To make it 3-0.
Next super chat from Kevin. He said, "Who do y'all think is going to win the World Cup?" I mean, my predictions are back and forth all the time. I'll stick with Portugal though.
Yeah, I think Portugal is going to win the whole thing.
And Saint said France just lost to Ivory Coast. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, today France lost to Ivory Coast. Not just like lost, but they lost at home. And
they convincingly won in that second half.
Yeah, it was in Paris. I think it was France's send-off game, which is crazy. And then
Desiree Doué's brother scored against them
and got an assist.
What a performance.
And then Spain tied Iraq too. I'm telling you, that's like a mini preview of what's to happen in the World Cup.
Surprises.
It's going to be wide open, and I absolutely love that. I think you're going to see a lot of shock results like that.
Game has officially kicked off, guys. Vamos. We immediately start with the ball. Let's see what this team shows us today, man. And the World Cup is actually a week from today. That's insane.
Yeah, a week from now, we would have already known if Mexico had won or not. If actually, I think Korea and Czech Republic would have been kicking off right now, the second game in the group.
Scriffy said, "Is Mora at risk of not starting at the World Cup?" I don't think so. I think a lot of people are just overreacting. I just think I'm telling you guys, he's a lock starter. There's no way Javier Aguirre does not start him next week. I feel like he has that lock spot, so he wants to see another player like Fidalgo and Brian Gutierrez get another opportunity today before the big game next week.
I actually do have my doubts. I'm not going to lie, because you say Mora's a lock starter, but so is Raul. Why is Raul starting then?
Another super chat from Bruh. He said, "Doesn't it suck that the Mexico group stage games are during the weekday?"
I think Mexico's going to play during the week every single game until, if they finish first in their group, until they play the round of 16.
That's so late,
which I think is July 5th on a Sunday. But yeah, I think the first two games are Thursday. Then the last one is Wednesday. And then I think the round of 32 would be Tuesday.
So it's funny. We keep seeing tweets like, "I might consider quitting my job just to lock in fully on the World Cup and watch all the games." Especially for Mexico, man. But the good thing about Mexico, 2 out of the 3 games in the group stage are not early. They're at night. So I'll definitely be a benefit to other people. We got a good little build-up play going on here, though. Quiñones dropping in deep. What is that? Fidalgo. Cesar Montes. Johan. Definitely the last thing we want to see is any of these players getting injured, especially our 2 center backs, because we do not have a single natural center back option on the roster, which baffles me to this day. I can't believe this actually happened. I really hope Javier Aguirre does not regret his decision during the World Cup, because as soon as one of them goes down, we're absolutely cooked. And that's common in World Cups. Center backs get injured. Center backs get suspended. At the 2014 World Cup, Hector Moreno fractured his ankle. It's very risky to not take another backup natural center back, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think even if we took a backup center back, though, I think we'd still be cooked because any other duo we've used besides Montes and Vasquez has just never worked.
To be honest, anytime it's just when it's Montes though, like when it's Montes and someone else, that's when it frosts. But when it's Johan and someone else, it's obviously not as good. But I don't see that much mistakes or that much weakness at the back. Jorge Sanchez, Piojo. Okay. Yeah, Piojo is definitely one of those players today that have to prove themselves because he hasn't proved himself in the last 3 years. Not even trolling. He has not scored in 3 years on the national team. And I don't remember the last time he got an assist.
I don't remember the last time he's done anything. I mean, his 2 best plays that I can remember genuinely in like the last like 3 years was that cross he gave to Raul Jimenez against Costa Rica in this past Gold Cup where like Raul should have scored. That's it.
No. Wasn't it Nations League, no?
Oh, he gave an assist, I think, right? Against Canada?
He had a good cross in the Gold Cup, but he did get an assist in the Nations League to Raul with his weak foot against Canada, I think it was.
Fidalgo, nice.
All right, Fidalgo's low-key playing good so far. First 5 minutes, crossing from Piojo with his weak foot. Too short. Brian Gutierrez has a shot on him. Yeah, these Serbians look under pressure, but they're building up good. They're on the counter now. How embarrassing would it be not winning today?
That'd be terrible. We're playing literally a Serbian league team, U23, at home. So this should be. I mean, this team just lost 3-0 to was it Curaçao? No, it wasn't Curaçao. It was Cape Verde.
Yep.
We lost 3-0 to Cape Verde a couple days ago. Like, there's no way we shouldn't beat them.
Next super chat from Mike Oropesa said, I grew up playing against Julian Araujo in the 805. He scored like 6 goals against us in high school. Best player I've ever seen. Did he get called up? No, he didn't. Unfortunately, he was battling injuries and didn't make it on time to make the roster. I mean, that's very unfortunate. I think he could have been a player that he could have been a player to represent us at this World Cup, especially in that right back position. I think he's better than Jorge Sanchez, to be honest.
Oh, easily better than him.
Next super chat from Marin again. He said, gonna have to take my lunch breaks a little later to watch the games. That's so I think a lot of people are gonna be doing that. A lot of people are gonna be fixing their schedules just because of the World Cup.
That's gonna be crazy, man. Starting a week from today, I think I saw a tweet. It was like 19 straight days of footy.
Yep.
For the whole group stage.
I think we're gonna score here. Crossing from Brian Gutierrez off a set piece. Raul has to score today, man. He has to build momentum.
Him too. He's also been kind of like in a slump.
He's been quiet, yeah.
I think his last goal for Mexico was a penalty, but like open play, I think it might have been September.
Okay, Johan is playing as a cam right now. Cross in. All right, we got Gallardo on it with the rebound. All right, we're back on it. So far, we're absolutely dominating in possession. The Serbians have not gotten inside our 18-yard box yet. I actually wonder how many set-piece goals we're going to score in the group stage. That tends to be Mexico's most dangerous way to score. It's been set pieces from free kicks, corners. I wonder how many we're going to score in the group stage, especially against South Africa. I heard South Africa is very, very underwhelming at set-piece defending. Might be one of the worst in the entire tournament. We definitely got to take advantage next week.
Yeah, I mean, I always think of set pieces as like free goals. Like it's a game. It's like one you didn't have to work for from open play. You just get like a free cross in.
It's 2026 and Quiñones is still playing left wing for Mexico, bro. He's not a left winger, man. That cross right there just proved it. He's not the one to be crossing the ball. He's the one to be receiving that cross. That's just always been his game. I don't know why we always shift him to the flank. Play him narrow at least.
That's what I always think. Like When he's scoring against Saudi, it's funny because you watch his highlights. He's always in and around the box.
He's always in behind.
Then with Mexico, he's like picking the ball up like at midfield and like being more of a creator. That's not even his game.
Cross in, Piojo. Come on. Good ball in. Brian Gutierrez. Ooh, that was a good little build-up play. Starting off from Quiñones as well as we were talking about him. Piojo with the cross. That has to be a good cross. Good cross in. That's a goal.
Oh,
that was a very good cross from Piojo. Julian Quiñones almost scores his first goal for Mexico in like 2 years.
See, that's the positions he needs to get in, bro. Like inside the box, like you said, receiving the cross, not sending the cross.
That was a very good cross from Piojo. Fuck, for once.
I know. That means Piojo might start for the next 5 years. That's all it takes. Just one cross, and then
we're definitely gonna score in this first 20 minutes. Like we're knocking already. It's definitely about to happen. Set piece. Brian Gutierrez cross in. All right, we win it back again. Restart from the back.
yeah, for the first 8 minutes, I don't even think Serbia's touched the ball.
Barely. Look at Johan, man. So inspirational, so good on the ball, so complete as a defender. Barca. If you want to save your money and still get a goal.
Oh, what a
ball from Raul. That has to be a goal from Brian Gutierrez. Come on.
No. Just why?
You got to place it bottom left. But what a play. This is why Raul Jimenez starts. His build-up play as a striker, dropping in behind. The proper Harry Kane play right there, man.
Perfect layoff, too.
Brian Gutierrez has to score that, though. It was a good shot still, but I would have gone bottom left. It was much more open than the near post. Good chance right there, though. And we're looking pretty good, as expected, in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play. Raul, like a no-look, one-time pass to Brian, through on goal. Got to finish that, though.
Next super chat from Ram Del Tero. He said, are y'all doing streams on big games other than Mex? Here on this channel, we'll probably just stick to the Mexican national team. I mean, if it makes sense to do like a USA one, then we'll do it. But yes, primarily the Mexican national team, obviously. So definitely do not want to miss out. Be subscribed, hit the post notice, all that good stuff to keep up with the national team and with Futbol Asada.
Yup.
Damn, these Serbians look tired, man. I mean, they are playing in very high altitude in Toluca. They're probably, majority of their players are not used to this. They look absolutely drenched already in the first 10 minutes.
Toluca, I think I saw this before. Is it a higher elevation than Esta Azteca?
I don't know, but I could tell by the way. Oh, no, Jorge, I was Jorge Sanchez. Oh, my God. Jorge Sanchez got cooked by an under-23 winger. And that is why Jorge Sanchez is suspect and shouldn't have been in this roster in the first place. You didn't see that, huh? He messed up twice. He lost the ball, and then he just got mixed. Just like how Kvaratskhelia was mixing him when he was at Ajax.
Yeah, the Nemesio Diaz is 500 meters higher in elevation.
Yeah, I was saying, you could tell by the way when long shots happen in the stadium, they're just missiles, man. Like the ball just moves way faster. Shooting from long range in this stadium is a cheat code. Crossing from Serbia.
Mixed, that's nothing new.
And they didn't show that replay, though, man. Come on, show that replay.
It's probably right.
Oh, they're. Oh no, this is our play we missed. That was a very good pass from Raul Jimenez, man. I don't know. Brian Gutierrez is finding pockets of space in behind as a center mid / cam. I think this is why a lot of people want him to start. But on the other hand, Mora has an option to start too.
No, I think they both had to start.
I feel like Fidalgo has to start too, though. Like that's what I'm saying. We have to play a diamond midfield formation.
The thing about me though with Fidalgo, I don't see him as a lock starter. I mean, this guy played one out of like his last like 8-9 games for Betis in La Liga. He got benched. So it's not like he's in form or anything. And for Mexico, I think Brian and Mora have shown me good games. I mean, Fidalgo, he's been okay when he plays, nothing bad, but nothing like too standout either.
I feel like he is gonna start because of the broadcast we're literally watching this game on.
Probably.
Televisa Tex.
That's funny. They're showing a commercial right now, and the 3 people in the commercial are Santi, Chino, and Chucky. 1 didn't make the team, and then 2 on the bench.
Santi, I mean, I can see him scoring today off the bench.
I feel like he needs it.
Bro, we're so reactionary that like if he scores off the bench, that would just wipe out like his last 2 years, and people would actually want him to start. All it takes is just one goal, especially right now that our strikers are all pretty much out of form. They haven't scored for the national team in a long time, besides Memo Martinez the other day against Ghana. I think anyone that scores a goal, that position it can be up for the taking, to be honest.
What if it's Memo who scored us again? Oh my god.
At that point, like we seriously just can't like complain. Like it's all right, as you might be the worst one out of all of them, but you're the only one scoring, then what are we supposed to do? Good ball from Tala.
Was that Piojo giving the ball away? No surprise.
No, it was Jorge Sanchez.
Oh,
No, super chat from Miguel Ortega. He said, "At Viejo, what was your honest reaction when you seen the response to your South Africa video?" Oh, the edit. We not gonna lie, we've been playing it for like we play it like every hour. We just find it very funny, but it's a really cool edit. It's very high quality.
It's a very good edit.
Yeah, it's a very good edit. Like
actually, it had me thinking South Africa was like.
It genuinely
like
has
Brazil.
me thinking. It has me thinking instead of beating them 5-0, I think we could beat them 4-0.
Yeah, actually,
nah, I'm just trolling.
I gained like a bit of respect for them. I was like, damn, this is kind of tough.
Luis Silva with the $10 super chat shout out. You didn't leave a message though, but still appreciate it.
Yup. Shout out to you guys in the super chats, on the chat in general.
I know a player like Luis Chavez, especially what I saw from him last game. If he subs in this game and he actually has a positive impact, I don't know. He is an X factor player, man. He is a midfielder that could decide games because of his crossing ability, his set piece ability, his free kick ability. His left foot is the best on the team. In this stadium, he'll score a 40-yard golazo in this stadium.
I mean, I'm telling you, we have a lot of options in the midfield off the bench. I mean, obviously him, Mora, Obed Vargas, Edson. Those are 4 players that all play in Europe. I mean, Mora's going to be in Europe, but like 4 players that could easily be starting.
Yeah. And his first 15 minutes, I haven't really seen much of Eddie Clira. He looks a bit quiet. But in his defense, he hasn't really had to do much defensively as a DM. Serbia hasn't really shown much yet. Mexican Beckham says Liga Mex, man. That is true for Luis Chavez. Might be better than Beckham, to be honest. Julian Quinones carrying the ball, nice. But this is what we mean. Like, he's dropping so deep. Oh, yeah. Great touch from Brian. That's a yellow card as well. That's a great touch from Brian Gutierrez. Wow. Into space. And that's an early yellow card. A yellow card like that in the opening game is huge. In the first 15 minutes.
I know. Like,
a first touch like that could do so much for a team. Brian Gutierrez kind of looks like Cole Palmer.
His neck?
Yeah.
His face build? That's it. That's what it is. They look that really lengthy
I think,
neck.
But I mean, Brian Gutierrez went to the World Cup and Palmer didn't, so I think we have the better version.
Aren't they both? Oh, I was going to say they're both 26, but they're not. Palmer's 20. Nice pass.
Great change. We're actually playing very good here. This Piojo. If I'm Piojo, I'm shooting this, to be honest. He's cutting in. He's still going. Still going. Eddie Clira to the left. Gallardo looking for a cross in. Loses the ball.
Terrible pass. Don't even know what he was thinking.
You got to cut him short right there. You got to cut him out. They're all stuck in the corner. Press. Good press. We should win the ball back now. Yep. Nice first 20 minutes. All right, we look convincing. Obviously, we just need that goal. Piojo carrying into space. Fidalgo. A random stat about the Mexican national team heading into the World Cup. We're the 4th smallest team heading into the tournament. The 4th smallest on average team height. The tallest is Bosnia. I think the second is Norway. Belgium and Czech Republic are the next 2.
That might be a problem against Czech.
But
if they're like the tallest and we're one of the shortest.
Well, that's why
set pieces.
That's why to me that game will be the toughest. Like, because the second game, I think it's more important. But in terms of the team and a more difficult opponent, I think it will be the Czech Republic team because of their physicality. But the second game should be the most important one. That could definitely decide who finishes first if we win the opening game. And then I also saw South Africa is the second smallest team. So not only are they bad at set pieces, they're the second smallest team at the tournament. Bro, Mexico should score at least 2 goals from set pieces that day.
That'd be amazing.
Johan and Edson Alvarez off the bench score headers.
Or Cesar Montes. He's a giant too.
Yeah, Cesar Montes. He's the tallest one.
I think you're saying the other. Oh, man.
This is a good play. Oh, you messed up, though. Oh, Gallardo.
God,
no way we're losing to Serbia. Oh
my God.
Gallardo.
We're losing
to
Serbia, bro. We're losing to Serbia, bro. And again, to nobody's surprise, it's a player that should not be on the field that we've been saying for years. Why is he on the team? I don't know what he was doing there. Terrible clearance.
Damn, I actually turned red. Like, that's embarrassing.
And then
that's embarrassing.
I'm not gonna put blame on Tala, but like that's the type of save that like could make people change your mind. But who I think that was Johan Vasquez too, man. What is he doing? Johan and Gallardo.
Well, the thing is, they both miscommunicated, but Johan saw Gallardo clearly running to it, leaving his position, leaving his mark wide open. So he was like, all right, you take it. Gallardo didn't get it.
Yeah, for me, that's like 75% Gallardo, 25% Johan, because he also kind of whiffed.
And Tala, like you said, I agree with what you said. That's one of those saves that could literally boost your stocks, especially before the World Cup.
Yeah, like I'm not expecting you to save like obviously like in a one-on-one where there's nobody around the striker. It's like it favors the striker. So I'm not like expecting you to save it, but like that's the type of save that again you get like behind the fan base will get behind you because you're making a save like no one expected. Like you stopped what should have been a goal. But like he never makes those in my eyes. Like there's not a single save in his entire tenure where I was like, damn, that should have been a goal.
Yeah, where I literally applaud him.
And I was like, damn, like Ochoa does it all the time or did it all the time. Even Luis Malagon would do it all the time too. But I'm like, that should have been a goal. He kind of saved us.
At the Nations League.
Tala has never done that. Again, I'm not blaming him for that goal. It's mostly Gallardo. But it's like,
look at him.
Why don't
man?
I don't ever see him make like a save that he shouldn't have made.
I mean, that whole play from Serbia was good from them. I think they broke down our midfield. They made it look very easy, but we should have gotten the ball there. Next super chat from Elini. Shout out my guy in the stream again. He said, my sources in England are telling me Spurs are looking at Santi for a possible move. Thoughts? I mean, yeah, if that happens, that'd be a W move for him, especially since Spurs stayed in the Prem. They already got some big signings like Senesi from Bournemouth, and I think they're rumored to sign. Did they sign Savinho already? That's a solid-looking team, to be honest, and a team like that for Santi would be ideal, especially when Tottenham has injured forwards all the time. They need as much attacking help as
Another
possible.
thing I would like, another reason why I would like him going to Spurs, it's not like
it just fits him.
Not only that, it's just like they've been 17th 2 years in a row. So it's not like this team is like, oh, if they have like a bad season, it's on him. No, they were already bad before him. So it's like they can really only go up. And
Raul, this is the goal right here. Raul. Oh, that's a good play from Julian Quiñones.
Another good pass from Quiñones.
Marin said, I feel like he should have started Mateo Chavez. Also, Quiñones and Raul starting to link. Yeah, they're looking good, especially literally in the play that just happened. But yeah, I mean, me, Chris, I think other Mexican creators have always wanted Mateo Chavez to start. But we kind of just accepted that Gallardo's going to start because he's just been the one that plays the most under Javier Aguirre. But, I mean, I think in our video, Mexico's best starting 11 of players that aren't going to the World Cup, we put Brian Gonzalez there, and I said he's the best left back in Liga MX. There were so many comments like, there's Gallardo. He's literally on the national team. Like, that's just personal opinion, bro. I don't think Gallardo's the best left back in Liga MX. I think it's Brian Gonzalez by a mile. No, I think he should have been the go-to left back over him.
Yeah, no, he's definitely better than Gallardo. There's plenty in Liga MX that are better than Gallardo. Here's Fidalgo.
Nice. That's great. Raul, move. It's a goal. No, Quiñones. Not gonna lie though, Quinones is looking very good. Looks very active. He literally started off that play, played the ball in behind to Fidalgo. I'm really liking how Quinones is playing, but he needs to slot that, to be honest. He needs to have more composure there.
That's 2 chances that we should have scored. Brian Gutierrez and then now Quinones. And again, if we don't finish our chances in the World Cup, stuff like this could happen. We've been dominating Serbia. We could easily be up 1-0, 2-0. I don't know. I'm seeing right here.
You see the number?
Oh, yeah.
It was 777. This is the most amount of people we've had on the stream, and it's of course because Mexico are losing before the World Cup. But all the new viewers that are just here to hate watch, Mexico's still gonna win this game. It was a silly mistake from the back from a player that we don't even want on the team. But yeah, Mexico are in complete control. They should win this game. We just missed a clear chance again. But yeah, it's very annoying that we conceded. I wanted to head into this World Cup with 3 straight clean sheets in the 3 friendlies prior to the first game.
Exactly.
Again, this is arguably the weakest team out of the ones we've played.
Yeah.
Because Australia had their starters. Ghana had some of their starters as well. Serbia they're not even at the World Cup.
I don't know, man. I think this kind of does worry me though, that like Mexico could play 10 times better than their opponent for the first 23 minutes, but you're down 1-0 because of a dumb mistake. You not finishing our chances. We should have had at least 1-2 goals. And then Gallardo, Johan, I don't know what they're doing.
I think Gallardo, I swear, I'm not trying to be biased towards Johan because he's probably our best player. That is 100% on Gallardo. Vasquez literally saw him and he stopped. He's like, all right, you got it.
That's not 100%, but
Gallardo is the left back. He has 2 people behind him. He goes straight to the defender that's already on Johan. He already loses his position in the first place, and they play him through. Easy goal for them. But the thing about Tala, another thing why I don't rate him as a goalkeeper, he's a tall goalkeeper. His presence and his height is never really shown. He never looks big. He never makes his physical presence actually intimidating. Whereas Ochoa, he's smaller, and you can feel it more than this guy's. Pause, man. Holy shit.
Pause.
Shout out to everyone on the stream, though. Make sure to be subscribed if you're not already. Like the stream if you guys are enjoying it. We're perfectly fine, guys. Mexico's coming back.
I just again, that's 2 games in a row that our left back has a terrible miscommunication. Last game against Australia, it didn't come back to bite us because the Australian.
Oh, there's Africans in here. There's South Africans. Shout out all the South Africans. They probably have the noties on for Mexico losing. Shouldn't they be asleep right now? What's the time difference over there?
I know it's probably like
there's no way
2-3 a.m.
There's no way we're in your guys' head that bad that you guys are waking up in the middle of the night to hate watch. What time is it in South Africa? 4 a.m. Have some shame.
That's funny.
No, but valid for you guys to be watching your opening rival to see what to expect.
But again,
W fans.
I mean, this is the funny thing though. You know what we were saying? We said this last game when Mateo Chavez made an error against Australia and it almost led to a goal where he headed the ball to their striker and there was nobody in the net. We said if Gallardo does a mistake like that, it wouldn't punish him. And I can guarantee you that's what's going to happen. He commits a mistake that did lead to a goal, and El Vasco's still going to start him, and no problem.
That leads to the next super chat from the Butcher. He said, what is Vasco's deal with Jorge Sanchez? What is Vasco? Vasco just has favoritism in some of these players. I think Gallardo is probably one of the main ones. Piojo is probably the teacher's pet to the max. Those 2 guys should not even be starting. Same with Jorge Sanchez. I don't even rate Jorge Sanchez as a footballer, guys. I don't even think he's a good footballer in general. So him being in this roster already upsets me. But it's very unlucky that Huescas and Julian Araujo didn't make it back on time due to injury because Jorge Sanchez is the last one in the pecking order. The last one out of all these guys. And him and Gallardo were the fullback starters at the last World Cup when we got grouped. We're almost walking into this World Cup with the same defense. It's Cesar, Jorge Sanchez, Gallardo, obviously a different goalkeeper, and Johan Vasquez, who was back up to Hector Moreno last time who started. So it's almost the same defense.
Literally, I think that's a huge problem. Like, bro, in the last couple years, we've had Mateo Chavez go to Alkmaar. We have Richie Ledesma balling out for Chivas. We have Araujo in Scotland. We have Israel Reyes, like 3-time champion with America, probably going to move to Europe. And yet we're still starting the same fullbacks as the last World Cup. That completely failed. They looked terrible in that World Cup. We got grouped. They provided nothing to the attack. And it's not like, whoa, we held clean sheets every game. No,
but
we didn't.
That wasn't the last straw, though. Copa America happened.
Exactly.
We got grouped
like,
there
I
at
don't,
home. Same
don't-
fullback pairing. Actually, no, Arteaga started left back.
Oh yeah, it was Arteaga.
Same Jorge Sanchez.
But
though,
like,
again.
bro, like, why are we repeating the same mistake like 4 years later? These guys were no good enough. We're not good enough then. Why would they be good enough when they're 4 years older? And there's been a bunch of guys that have that are on the come up now.
Dashing Ivan said Gallardo and Sanchez could be the ones to F us over if we have momentum past the group stage.
It's not like they might. If we do mess up, they will be the reason.
They are
why.
a disaster waiting to happen. That's why I get very frustrated with the Mexican media, especially the more veteran guys, like on bigger platforms. All these guys highly rate Gallardo. I never saw why. Like, Gallardo is always their go-to starter. That to me is just embarrassing as a nation that we haven't been able to produce a better left back in three World Cup cycles.
It pisses me off more when they say like it's not even debatable.
It's
They're like, oh yeah, he's like titular indiscutible. Like, why?
Look, he's
bro.
already losing confidence. He's already losing the ball.
Like, it just annoys me, bro. Like, this guy's like not Roberto Carlos. He's fucking Jesus Gallardo. Like, are we joking?
Got a play going on here. Piojo on the right. Julian Quiñones is looking pretty good, though. I'm not going to lie, in the first 30 minutes. Crossing from Piojo. Good idea. Piojo's playing pretty decent today.
I think that was Brian, wasn't it?
No, it's Piojo. But yeah, I mean, we're being so negative when literally we're playing good. Like, we have Quiñones playing good as he loses the ball. Like, we're creating opportunities, but those two fullbacks are just... I cannot stand them so much that they make this negative.
Jorge Sanchez. Is that Jorge Sanchez giving the ball away?
Yeah.
Terrible giveaway.
Look how our defense hasn't looked this shaky. Bro, we keep clean sheets for days. Jorge Sanchez and Gallardo start together, and look how different
it's already led to an error, to a goal, and then Jorge Sanchez getting mixed, giving the ball away right here. Like,
bro.
Like, please, for the love of God, this cannot be the starting 11 or the two starting fullbacks at the World Cup. It just can't be.
The thing is, I just feel like it might happen, bro.
Like, it has to be Reyes and Mateo Chavez. I mean, Gallardo, it's almost like he's like the second teacher's pet.
I just know all these views are going to go down as soon as we score. I already know everyone's just going to leave. Eduardo Mendoza said, with Quiñones inverted, Cotorro would be perfect. Yes, man. Like, I don't understand. How could you see Brian Gonzalez perform like that in Liga MX for the last 2 seasons at Chivas, and you don't decide to take him over the likes of... I mean, Gallardo's been good in Liga MX, obviously. But when he performs on the national team, he's not that good. I don't know what people see in him. So it's the same situation like Charlie Rodriguez. Very good in Liga MX, one of the best in his position. Didn't get taken to this World Cup because he doesn't perform well for the national team. He doesn't replicate the same standards. That should be taken into account for other players as well, especially Gallardo. We have other left-back options. Even like an Omar Campos. I'd still take Arteaga right now, even though he hasn't had the best last 2 years. I think he's shown me more in that Copa America than Gallardo has shown me ever.
Yep. I mean, I couldn't agree more. I'd even put players out of position. I'd put Ledesma on the left, Araujo on the left over Gallardo, to be honest with you. I'd try anything.
We got our first super chat in pesos. I've never seen this before. This is MX. Shout out my guy Yun Sensal. Futbol Asada Best Chicano Channel. ALV.
A la verga.
All right. I'm not Chicano. Are you? Wait, what? Chicanos what? Like California Mexican Americans, or what is it? Chicano?
I think it's just like Mexican American. I don't know.
I thought it was like California based type of thing.
I think I started in LA. I'm not from LA though. So
Obey Brian with a very good question. What'd you guys put in Ochoa second half? I'd put in Ochoa in the first half, guys. In the first, before the game starts. Let alone the first, let alone the second half.
Yeah, in my perfect lineup, I'm having Ochoa, like I said. Tala didn't. I'm not gonna blame him for this goal again, but I would have Ochoa. I'm having Israel Reyes. I'm having Mateo Chavez. I want Edson over Lira, and Mora has to start. So for me, in my perfect lineup, I'm not the coach or anything, but I'd have 5 different players on the field right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Castillo said, I don't like Piojo, but I think what Aguirre sees is he wants defensive work rate. Who else can play right wing with a defensive work rate? I love the content. Much love, you, amigo. Shout out my guy Castillo. Who else has defensive work rate in that position?
Let me answer that, though.
Chino has defensive work rate, too.
This is why it makes no sense for him to start, though. If that's the case, defensive work rate, we're going to have the ball.
Quiñones again.
Here we go. Gallardo, hold on.
Cross in. Good cross. Oh, look,
this is why Piojo can't play, though. If it's for defensive work rate, if we were playing like France, Brazil, and England in the group stage, sure. I mean, if you want a more defensive player, fine. We're playing South Korea, South Africa, and Czech Republic. We're going to have the ball the whole game. Against Serbia right now, we've had the ball 80% of the time. And like that's what I'm saying. Like we need people that are going to create. Those teams that we mentioned that are going to be in our group are going to go super defensive on us. They're going to try to park the bus, try to get a draw out of the game. Like we can't have Piojo on the field, bro. He doesn't create anything.
And his defense, though, today he is looking good. He might be one of our best players so far in this first half. Him and Quinones, I think, have been very active.
I think
chances.
It's levels, though. Like Quinones actually, like, looked a lot better than Piojo.
Yeah, Quinones starts at the World Cup. Oh, what a ball from Lira. Gallardo, please give a good cross to save your mistake. Great ball in, Raul.
No.
Oh, that's a goal. Brian. What is going on? We're literally right there in the 6-yard line. No, I was not Raul, though. He literally kicked and missed the ball. Santi starts at the World Cup, confirmed.
That's a good pass by Lira. Even better cross by Gallardo. And then Raul Jimenez, I don't know what you're doing there.
Just completely missed the ball.
Whiffing the ball with his left foot.
What do you think Santi's thinking on the bench right now? Or Hormiga?
I mean, Santi left foot, he would have bagged it. Calling it right now.
Oh, left footed, yep. All right, I think there's no way we don't score before halftime, bro. Oh, my God. This team cannot be losing heading into halftime. Those 15 minutes are going to be terrible on Twitter.
Goal.
Yes! I called it. I knew a set-piece goal was coming.
Johan Vazquez. Second game in a row.
We're celebrating against an under-23 Serbian team. God damn. What a cross in, though. Who was that? Was it Lira?
I think it might have been Fidalgo. Beautiful header from Johan, though. You love to see that. I mean, Cesar Montes is kind of known as a center back that gets his goals. But if we can get both Johan and Cesar on set pieces, like getting us goals like that, we're gonna be dangerous, bro.
Where'd all the South African comments go? I don't see them no more.
Yeah, they got scared.
Coincidence.
They went to bed. All of a sudden, they're
I
tired.
need to see who crossed that ball, though. It was a quality cross and obviously a even better header.
It was a righty. It might have been
Brian Gutierrez. It was Brian Gutierrez.
Yep, Brian Gutierrez with a perfect one-time cross.
He's starting, man. He's starting at the World Cup. That's crazy, bro. Shout out my boy from Chicago. H. Marin with another super chat. He said if Westcott didn't get injured, he would have had a banger of a season with Copenhagen. Yeah, I mean he was already having a banger of a season. He was one of the best. He was up there in assists by under 23 players in general in Europe's like top 10 leagues. I think the stat was at the time. So he was definitely heading into very good form heading into this World Cup. But ACL injury, man. He will definitely be back though.
I mean, if he didn't get injured, I mean, El Vasco would have still started Jorge Sanchez.
What a bro! Brian Gutierrez is so good, man. It's crazy that this dude just spawned in on this national team this year, bro. Just this year, this dude spawned in. This guy wasn't even a thought in our mind.
Well, he did
last year at the Gold Cup. Wasn't a thought in our mind.
No, even in the friendlies, like in September, in October, he wasn't in any of that.
No,
like he debuted against Panama, I think, in 2026 in that friendly. And all of a sudden, this guy's like balled out against Portugal, balled out against Belgium, goal against Iceland, goal in the who was it? Ghana, right? Goal against Ghana and then goal today. I mean, that's
there's no way Mora gets benched though. They both have to start. If Mora and Brian start together on the opening day, this Mexico team will look so good against a weak South African team.
Right now, Mora starting over Piojo would feed generations. And if it has to be for one of the midfielders, I mean, Fidalgo, bro. Fidalgo hasn't done anything.
Or some of these super chats. We're getting a few. Daniel Macias, shout out my guy. He said, this is the team that's going to beat England, guys.
No, not this team.
Yeah,
not with Jorge Sanchez and Gallardo. There needs to be some changes.
I'm not
Mora on the bench, not really.
This dude always, shout out my guy. I just don't want to see your name. What's y'all thought on Gilberto Mora now starting? Yeah, like I said, hopefully he starts. I think he's one of Mexico's most important and best players. Him and Gutierrez starting in that midfield would just feed families, man. It's so creative and entertaining right there.
I said this earlier, but my thought on him not starting actually does does worry me because I think El Vasco, what he sees right now, I think this is his starting lineup in his head.
Hell no.
No, I think so.
That can't happen.
In his head, I think that's who he wants starting. Seriously.
That cannot happen. I would question Javier Aguirre's view of the game if that happens. It's like Ryan Cherky for France, bro. Just who cares who we have up top? You have to put that dude in. He literally connects the whole team together.
I mean, it would be the first time.
Same with Pep Guardiola. Like Pep Guardiola was like, trying to play smart and not start Cherky in the beginning of the year. And you just see how much he destroys defenses on his own. That's Mora for this team, bro. He could go anywhere. He's so creative going forward. It's crazy. We don't function without the kid. I mean, it's clearly showing. We're playing good, but at the end of the day, we're still 1-1 drawing against a U23 Serbian team that isn't even qualified at the World Cup.
Seriously.
Well, he should get subbed in, though. And then my take will just get proven in the second half. Los Blancos said, start Johan as striker. Yeah, at this point, you could go anywhere. Danny said, y'all completing the FIFA sticker album. No, we have bought in the Panini cards, the player individual cards, but I've never really been a fan of doing that album. I never see the point.
I think it's better to collect the trading cards more than the stickers. Like the trading cards actually have value.
Because like, what if you get like a random, like, I don't know.
And you can get autographs on those too.
You get like a random Panama player. He ends up becoming like
the player of the tournament.
Not even that. Like he scores like an important goal in Panama football history, and that card actually goes for some money.
Well, I mean, Panamanians would want it.
Yeah,
like, they'll be fighting for that card.
There's just more worth. And it's funner. I never really understood the sticker album too. What if you buy a pack and you get the same player? What are you gonna do with it? I don't even know how that works.
Yeah, true.
The Butcher said no one's noticing the masterclass Fiallo putting on right now. Viva America. I wouldn't say masterclass, but this is a reason. This is why I'm saying he needs to start as well. And we need to go with the diamond midfield. So all these midfielders we're talking about start.
I don't think
everyone has their qualities.
Masterclass at all.
No, everyone has their qualities. Lida is the DM that wins the ball back, and he'll make any attacking midfielder like feel in trouble because of his presence. And then you have Fidalgo, who's a box-to-box, is very good possessing the ball. He'll literally be connecting the short passes and all that. He also has a good eye for goal, gets crosses inside of the box. And then Brian Gutierrez, we're clearly seeing this dude he just takes over the midfield. His strides, he can score goals, both-footed, gets assists like he did right now. And then Mora he's just a gem, the last piece in that midfield, man. Mexico has a very good midfield right now.
But for me, like what I've seen on the national team this year, 2026, I'm starting Mora over Fidalgo. I think Brian and Mora have to start.
Yeah.
Like if they have to both start in the midfield, that's fine.
Against South Africa, let's do it, man. Like let's just do it. Why not?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fidalgo wasn't even born in Mexico. Chill, America fans. Chill. I can say the same for Quinones, but Quinones is a baller.
There's actually a lot of Mexicans now. There's like 5 different nationalities on our team now. Mexican, obviously there's Americans, there's Spaniard, Argentine, Colombian. That's a lot. In the future, there's gonna be more too. I know there's like a lot of German and Italian Mexicans that are on our youth national teams.
What is, bro? This is I cannot.
I'm
not comfortable in my own ends with Tala, man. He takes too long on the ball and with the ball on his feet. The player is literally a tackle away from putting the ball inside the net. Next super chat from Axarlis. How much better would Rafa Marquez be than Vasco? I think throughout time he'll be significantly better, but in the beginning, I think he's still learning. Oh, crossing from Gallardo. What a cross.
Ooh,
that was a beautiful
Raul
cross.
Again whiffing.
I
think that was a good cross from Gallardo.
Yo, we'll show your 1v1 ability right here. All right. And they called a foul because Raul slapped someone in the face. Mike Oropesa said, please don't ever compare Mora to Cherokee. There's levels. Yeah, I mean, there is levels. Mora's better.
Facts.
No, honestly, I was on a serious note. I think Cherokee might. My hot take is that Cherokee will be France's best player at the World Cup. I think if France wants to reach the final, it won't be all because of Mbappe. I don't think we have the same Mbappe no more for France. I think Cherokee is gonna be the one pulling strings for that team, especially with all the stars they have around the pitch. They needed that one player to just connect, just to be the glue. I think Ryan Cherokee has been that for France. Every time I see him, even off the bench in the Nations League, when was it against Spain? Oh no, it was the what game was it? Was it a European qualifier or a Nations League? We subbed in the second half. Spain were smacking.
Yeah, it was a Nations League. It was the semifinals. I think they were winning like 5-1.
Yeah,
and then he subbed in, and then they're being like 5-4.
In 10 minutes, the game completely flipped, man.
Yeah, no, he's good.
He's super good. To me, that's how valuable Mora is to this team. The same level, man. He just connects everything. He's so exciting. Next super chat from Ram Del Tero said, Guiñac's here as Mexico's next striker. Yeah, hopefully. If he learns from his dad, he could definitely start.
Is it Guiñac's kid?
Yeah, Gignac would have played for Mexico if he could have. He's said it multiple times. I think he would have been a lethal striker for us in 2018. He would have started at that World Cup for us.
Over Chicha, yeah, 100%.
Hell yeah.
You know, I think that was like prime Guiñac. Wasn't it like 2 years later that they went to the Club World Cup final?
Someone in the comments said Mora gets a ton of hype for having just the one assist in 412 minutes.
The thing is like
that just tells me you don't see him.
The thing is like his thing is not assists.
It's chance creation.
Yeah, like he just like flows.
Flow state, connecting the attackers. Like Mexico doesn't score goals no more like how we used to. Like when we had Gio Vela. But when Mora plays, I get glimpses of like that old Mexico team going forward with the chance creation. And then when he's not playing, it's just
I just feel like
boring.
he always makes like the right decision.
Yeah, never.
And he always tries to go forward. Like opposite to players that like Luis Romo and other center mids that like their first Charlie Rodriguez, their first instinct is back pass. Like they don't even bother to look forward. There's always side pass or back pass to the center backs. Mora's first instinct is always going forward. Yeah. Like always, but he won't force it. He's like very smart, very high IQ.
I think just us as Mexicans in general. I'll say after this play though, Piojo in the box, cross in. That's a good cross. Gallardo on the other flank, and he fell.
This isn't a real human being, bro. This isn't a real player. I can't take this. Like Gallardo giving away the goal and before he gets an assist falling on his ass and for no reason.
And before he gets an assist right here, though.
Jesus Christ, man.
What was I saying though about Mora? I think us as Mexicans, I think we're just in denial of having a talent like him. And comments like that prove it. Like Mora, or we got to cross in again. Brian Gutierrez linking up with Piojo. Overlap, and he's going backwards. Brian Gutierrez again.
Cross. Something.
Jorge Sanchez. Can we get a cross in the box? No, he loses it immediately. And that's what happens when you have Jorge Sanchez starting. Just immediately loses the ball. We have to stop pretending like what Gilberto Mora is doing and has done to this point is normal. It is not normal what he's doing at 17 years old. He is the youngest player at the World Cup, and he's one of Mexico's best players. He was the best player in last year's Gold Cup final against the U.S., the same U.S. that is also at the World Cup. He was the best player. That game, we had the likes of Luna.
Ooh, Quiñones. Close.
I think Quiñones has been our best player by far.
Yeah, first half, definitely.
Who else played that game? Tillman. Like, we just have to stop pretending as a fan base that this is normal. Like, it's okay to accept that we have a generational talent. Like, it's rare. We should be proud as a nation to have a player like him. Like, when I see comments like that, I just know you guys don't watch him. You guys have to watch more. It's not all about goals and assists. Just watch the kid play. Look how much confidence he has. Look how much better his teams look around him. Cholos this season, in 2026, my club, he was out for 3 months. In those 3 months, we didn't win a game. Not even showing we did not win a game. His first game back, it was our first win in those 3 months off the bench. And I think he got an assist.
I mean,
he's not normal. He's not normal, man, at all.
And the season before, when he played the whole season, you guys made Liguilla, actually beat Tigres in a team that made the final. You guys beat them in your first leg 3-0. He was a big part of it. Like, Cholos was actually like a respectable team.
Well, we almost made the Liguilla because of him. We were literally going 3 months without winning a game. He comes back, and we were a game away from qualifying to the playoffs. I'm telling you, this kid is not normal. At the Under-20 World Cup, scores a brace against Spain, the same Spain that has the likes of Pitarch, Real Madrid midfielder, Mendoza, Atletico Madrid midfielder. I didn't even know who those dudes are. I didn't even know who those dudes were at the time because it didn't stand out. Morado scores a brace against them.
And not only that, his teammate, Obed Vargas, who's at Atletico now, has had pretty good games. He's way better than Obed. There's a bunch of players that like were high rated in that game. They're playing in Europe now, and Mora outshined all of them when they were all on the field.
It's just not normal, is it? Like, super chat from Fernando. Oh, we scored. What just happened, man? The goalie or the defender had a crazy mistake.
I literally missed it. I was looking at the chat and I looked up and they had scored.
I guess that makes up for the free goal they got.
Is it an own
goal? We're winning. We're back to winning ways, whatever.
That was an own goal?
We're technically winning 1-0.
Oh, man. Let's look at this.
Fernando Cruz said, I wonder why Why didn't Vasco use the formation 5-3-2 he used when he was at Mallorca? They were pretty decent. Why not try with Mexico? Yeah, that's the formation I would love to use with
The
this
thing
team.
is, right now, I mean, it's kind of his own doing. But I'm saying, like, you kind of need good wing backs. But like, he could have called up Ledesma.
That's the
if that's the
perfect
case.
player for that
But
position.
like,
just call up the two Chivas fullbacks, the best fullback pairing in the Liga MX. They'll take over this team, bro. They already have so much chemistry together. All right, let's see this goal. All right, goalkeeper throws it to the left back. The left back passes it back to the goalkeeper, and
that's on the goalie, bro.
I think the goalie just underestimated the
weight of the pass. I don't know,
and I think the altitude has a lot to do with that way. Just the balls just rolls. It just rolls way faster in the stadium. I think Pollo Briseño, Toluca defender, he made a podcast. He had a podcast clip about it, about his stadium. How like shooting from half field feels like you're shooting from the 18-yard box. The elevation is just crazy. Jeff Serrano said, "What's your guys' guilty pleasure national team?
Guilty pleasure
like
national team?
Like another team you'll support? Portugal?
Yeah.
Portugal.
I'd say Portugal, but I think guilty pleasure means like one you're like,
when they say you don't want people to know that.
Well, when someone says a guilty pleasure, they usually say like their song, like what's your guilty pleasure song? And it's like a song that you're like embarrassed that you like it.
That's a good question. I'll say
I always have something for the Central American teams, like Guatemala. Like I wish they kind of would have made it to the World Cup.
The neighbors,
even though they kind of hate us because we always beat them. I wish they would have made it.
For this one, I think a valid one is the Netherlands. I rate the Netherlands team very highly, and obviously what they did to us in 2014. I think that's a valid answer for guilty pleasure. I think they could go far. That is halftime. Okay, we got halftime reports. We're about to reach 1,000 people on the stream. That's absolutely crazy. Thank you guys for joining in. Be subscribed if you're not already to Futbol Asada. Make sure to drop a like on the stream. Milk Away says, bro, Raul Jimenez playing like Funes Mori right now. Yeah, he low-key is, to be honest. But I still like his link-up play, though. He's been connecting well. He almost got an assist to Brian Gutierrez in the first half. Then he said, put Quiñones in Raul's spot, he'd have a brace right now. I 100% agree. Quiñones right now is red hot in form, and him as a 9 has just been pounding teams in the Saudi Pro League, man. Top goal scorer in that league. Shout out Omar Tejeda. Scriffy said, may this lucky goal find us in the World Cup. Yes, exactly, man. But yes, get your guys' halftime thoughts in. Immediately, the changes I would make to this team heading into the second half, because, I mean, it is a friendly game where I think we have unlimited subs. I'll take out Tala Rangel, give Ochoa the second half to see. I don't know. This could decide who starts in the goalkeeping position next week. If Ochoa impresses this second half and does way better than Tala, I would just start Ochoa. I'm not even trolling. I'd also take out Jorge Sanchez, put in Isra. I'd take out Gallardo, put in Mateo Chavez. I'd leave the center backs. I'd take out Eddie Clida, put Edson there, see how Edson looks as a CDM. That is our natural, or our main CDM, our captain, Edson Alvarez. Will give him his position back from the second half. I'd take out Fidalgo, even though he's playing good. I'd bring in Mora, play Mora and Brian Gutierrez together. And then the front three, I'll just leave it as it is. I think they're playing very good. Raul Jimenez obviously has missed a few chances, but I think his link-up play has been decent. Piojo Alvarado has actually impressed me. This has probably been one of his best games in a minute, but same thing over again. Plays good, doesn't get goals and assists though. But in his defense today, it's not all his fault. He should have gotten an assist to Quiñones and Raul. I think he had a lot of chance creation in that first half. But in my opinion, in that first half, Quiñones was the best player. That dude could have had a hat trick in the first half. He was absolutely everywhere. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. And we're about to reach 1,000 viewers. That's going to be crazy. I can't imagine how many people are going to be tuning in during the World Cup. It's going to be insane. I think on this channel, on the opening game, we're going to stream it. We just thought we were better off streaming it, putting out instant reactions, thoughts to that game. Because being at the Azteca, we were there during the Mexico-Portugal game in March. There was like no good Wi-Fi. We weren't able to post any content about the game until like an hour after when we went back to the Airbnb. It was just, we just felt like we were too late to everything. So we want to take advantage of the opportunity to put out as much content as possible being here, streaming it. So we'll stream the opening game. Definitely do not want to miss out on that here on this channel. Be subscribed, hit the post notice, and then we'll try. Now we'll try. I think it's confirmed. We'll be at the Mexico versus South Korea game here in Guadalajara, and give you guys a badass vlog. And hopefully that day we confirm 6 points, 3 out of 3 wins in the first 2 games. I mean, 2 out of 2 wins in the first 2 games. And yeah, man, I think that South Korea game is our most important because it could decide who finishes first, honestly. So being there is just going to be very exciting. And then hopefully we win and put out a banging vlog for you guys. Shout out my guy, Marin. He said, calling it for tonight. Y'all have a good rest of y'all stream. Shout out my guy, Marin, in the streams. Hopefully you're there next week, bro. Definitely expect to see you, man. Have a good night. Viejo, why do you do this to us? What did I do, man? Elaborate. What did I do? Sandra Jaque said, loving what I see from Brian. Yeah, Brian's been one of our best players in the first half. Very entertaining, very creative. Got the assist to Johan Vasquez's goal. I mean, this dude just doesn't have to prove anything else. He's starting next week. He could get subbed out right now. I've seen enough. I saw enough in March when we played Portugal and Belgium, but this just stamped it. This dude is out of nowhere. We just found this really good attacking midfielder for us. It's crazy.
Quick question for you on that. If it had to come down to Mora and Brian, who are you starting then?
Mora.
So no matter what Brian's done so far?
Mora. Mora has to start. There's no way everything has been happening since he debuted and he doesn't start the opening game.
I don't know. Brian is on a sick one. I mean, they had this both start, in my opinion, but
both of them.
It is a good debate.
I mean, we saw how good we played it against Ghana in the first half when they were both on the field. Mora hit the post, almost scored. Brian was literally juggling the ball first touch from the air, feeling confident. Crypto Luigi said, it boils my blood that Piojo and Sanchez play. Thank you. Some fans that agree with us.
You know, they kind of like remind me of like, if like a fan were to win like a contest, like, oh, you got to start for La Selección Mexicana today, and like they're just on the field and that's them. Like they don't deserve to be there. They're kind of just there.
Eduardo Mendoza said, I wish we had Efrain Alvarez's vision on the field. I'd 100% prefer Efra over Piojo in this team. I think he's better for his, I mean, their teammates at Chivas. I think Efrain's better for Chivas than Piojo has been. Silvi, shout out my guy. He said, Jorge Sanchez, worst player first half.
Easily.
Yeah, easily. I mean, Gallardo had that mistake, obviously, but he kind of made up for some good crosses.
It's funny because like 2 of the guys that like nobody wants starting are like responsible for being the 2 worst players of the half. I mean, Gallardo gave away a goal, and then obviously Jorge Sanchez is just getting mixed, giving away the ball, no good crosses. I don't know.
Morning said, can Gilberto Mora be better than KDB? I think anything in life is possible, man. Anything.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's as good as him. Mario Rivas said, Ormiga or Santi sub second half? I'd sub in Santi because, I mean, we've already seen Ormiga quite a few times in 2026. Santi, we have not. He came back from a pretty long-term injury at AC Milan. Yeah, I definitely want to see Santi immediately in the second half, see what he could do. Scurfy said, why doesn't Vasco use Quinones as a striker? Because, I don't know. I mean, Quinones still looks good, but I just know he'd just be so much better if he's just right there in the middle. I just know he'd be getting fed for days.
Me today, this has been his best half with Mexico ever.
I think he was as this good against Belgium too.
I mean, maybe yeah, because obviously the opponent's way better, but in Belgium. But this game, he's been in and around the box, which is where he thrives, bro. Like I swear to you, look at all his Saudi League highlights. He's never on the wing. He's actually always in the box, and that's what he's been doing in this game. I mean, he's like in and around the middle of the field. Obviously, could have scored on a header, which was a very good cross from Piojo. And then he's had some good chance creation himself. For me, easily the best half he's had for Mexico.
Chamoy said, once Rafa is the next manager for Mexico, what formation suits him with our new golden generation for the 2030 World Cup? That's a quality question. So considering the players we could potentially be seeing at the 2030 World Cup, like
I would go
Camberos.
4-2-3-1. Mora left, Brian on the middle, Camberos on the right.
That's
and then Obed Vargas and Julita or Fidalgo holding mids.
There's definitely going to be more players. I mean, just like at Brian. Brian's just spawned in this year. You have 4 more years to spawn in players, but yeah, I mean, a front 3 of Mora, Brian Gutierrez, and Camberos would be nasty. And then who would be up top? Like Santi
or
Ormiga, bro.
That's crazy.
For those that aren't familiar with Hugo Camberos,
I'm not
he's
even joking.
very
You.
good, man.
Like, yeah, like
One
Hugo
of-
Camberos right now today is better than Piojo Alvarado.
oh yeah,
He'd easily start. I mean, if I was the manager, he'd start for me. Like,
what a player! I mean, technical ability is to another level. It sucks that he's not a consistent starter at Chivas. I think he's only 19 years old.
yeah,
But I mean, the quality is clear every time he steps on the field, man. He's so good. And if I'm him, I'm leaving Chivas. You're good to start for any other Liga MX team. There was rumors of him going to America. If I'm him, go. And if you're a Chivas fan, you should not be upset with him going to the rival team. I mean, this dude he has to have a right start to his career getting minutes. And going to a big team like America would definitely
he should
boost
go
it.
to Europe, man. I mean, Chivas has gotten
If
offers
the
for
offers
him,
are there.
but they have gotten offers. But then like they're just kind of like they don't want to accept it. I'm like that makes no sense. You don't play him, so just accept the money.
Yeah. Next super chat from Joshua Lucero. He said, "What's your opinion on the goal we had on us? Silly mistake, Gallardo. Am I surprised? No. I mean, I don't rate Gallardo. This is just something that he's a disaster waiting to happen. Same with Jorge Sanchez. But I will give Jorge Sanchez Gallardo a little bit of props though for the crosses he had afterwards. But I mean, he did get an assist, so
I think
put him.
You already elaborated on Gallardo. I feel the same way. What I will say about that one, which I don't know if you caught it earlier in the stream, that's a save I would love Talar Angel to make. That's a save that would like change my mind. Like, you know what? This guy is ready for the World Cup. Like, make a save that none of us expected you to save, that you weren't supposed to make. Like, a save you weren't supposed to make, and everyone will get behind you, bro. But like, he never makes those saves.
He doesn't.
Again, the
show
goal's
his
not
presence.
on. Yeah, like the goal's not on him, but it's like make a crazy save, bro. Like that no one expected.
Yeah, he's tall. He just his physicality, his height isn't really
Felt.
He doesn't intimidate the striker. That's my opinion on him. Eleni said Piojo does nothing again. Definitely Charlie 2.0. I mean, for today I disagree. I think he's been one of our best players, but yeah,
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, he has been one of our best players today.
He's not
so far. I think he could easily have 2 assists right now. Easily. Kevin Mendoza with the super chat. Calefacción with the super chat. Kevin Mendoza said Gallardo, Piojo, low-key Raul holding everyone back. I don't know. There's a lot of mixed thoughts about this first half. I mean, it's all good opinions.
Gallardo gave the goal away, so that's valid. Raul too. Raul did not look very good in the half. I mean, missed 2 chances. One of them a complete whiff with his left foot. Should have been a goal. Piojo, I mean, I think he's just been the same guy. I mean, he does have like one good cross every 20 games. So
Real 04793 said, right, should Isra and Brian not doom and despair? Right, should.
Saying like maybe
the right flank?
Maybe. I don't mind.
I mean, we see Brian right now is playing as the right profile in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'd do a great job as a right winger. It's clear to see. I mean, the cross he did was from the right side. Everything he's been doing this half is on the right. He hasn't been on the left once. He's competent enough to play that position better than Piojo, man. There's not that much levels to improve on. Danny said Mora is better than Vitinha at this point. That's crazy.
It's facts.
Ben Dover said that goal was Gallardo's fault 100%. Johan stopped mid-tackle to let Gallardo clear, but he messed up. Johan 100% not in the wrong, still my goats. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, Johan still has a bit of fault with the miscommunication, but like I said, Gallardo has 2 defenders behind him. He's the one committing and taking the risk. So obviously Johan is like, all right, go. Misses the ball, leaves 2 players wide open behind him. To me, it's all Gallardo's fault. And obviously him missing the ball just stamps it. MX Skill said Johan Vasquez is the worst player in the first half. Crazy word. JDA said, if you could naturalize any player, who do you pick in the world? I think we've gone asked this before. What's our weakness right now?
Give me
right winger.
Varaskelia.
Desiree Due. Olise.
Any winger, bro. Any winger in the world would do us so good.
Olise, left-footed right winger.
I think if we had Olise, Vasco would still start Piojo. So that shit pisses off even more. Could you imagine? He's like, oh, no, it's because you have more defensive work rate. That's why.
I'm not even trolling. I see that happening. He's just the teacher's pet. Like,
yeah, like you just.
That's actually a clip. We got to remember this part. I think that's a funny clip right there. My days. I don't think that's a shocking statement, to be honest. That is definitely something that would happen. And it would just pan to Olise on the bench. Terrible.
And then they'll be like Chivas fans, like, nah, it's because Piojo provides more.
It's because Piojo, he drops back and defends. I hate when people say it in the comments, bro. Like, wait, we're playing against South Africa. Wait, let's create, let's score, let's entertain. They're the most expensive ticket at the World Cup. You want to put a right winger that defends? Come on. Scriffy said, is Raul Jimenez in poor form? Who would replace him? Quiñones.
I mean, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing on Quiñones on the left, though. So, I mean, I'd rather
put
Santi.
Imagine that 30 times better in the middle.
I'm saying, like, if you put Quiñones in the middle, then you have to put, like, Vega on the left, and he's not good.
Probably Ormega or Santi then, in that case. Louis Hernandez said, Nick Cannon's... All right. Wilding out.
That's crazy.
Wilding out. Mario Rivas said, would Ormega or Santi start over Raul if either scored tonight?
Oh, say again? What was it?
Would Ormega or Santi starts over Raul if either scores tonight? I'm saying like next week.
I don't think so.
Unless
they score a second half hat trick, I don't see it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see it.
Omar Tejada said Raul just needs a goal to get his confidence back. Brian should replace Piojo so Mora can play in the middle. Johan the next Rafa. Omar Tejada, you have elite ball knowledge. Thank you. Breath of fresh air here in a comment like that. Joseph Stalin said the France-Ivory Coast game earlier spoiled me. LOL, absolutely not our best game for the momentum into the World Cup. Hoping for one more goal minimum. Yeah, stacked as France is, I don't think they're going to win the World Cup.
France, I mean, they have the talent to win, but it's like sometimes that pressure of like, you're the best, and like anything less than winning the whole thing, that's a lot of pressure.
If Saliba doesn't make it fitness-wise, they're going to struggle defensively. I mean, they still have world-class defenders.
And going into the tournament, like losing at home to Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
Who's their first game again?
I just don't see Mbappe winning.
I think their first game is Senegal, too. That's tough game. Another African team.
That's a team of similar qualities to Ivory Coast.
It's just a little bit better. Like, all over the field.
Steve said, Sanchez is a fraud. He's not fit. Reyes is so better. I think Araujo is better. Huescas is better.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm El Vasco, bro, I've seen what I need to see from the first half. Like, you got to take out Gallardo, take out Sanchez, put in Reyes, switch both fullbacks, Reyes and Mateo Chavez.
Trailblazer said, I would take Sendejas over Piojo. Yeah, I think we did a video on that recently. I mean, good for Sendejas getting called up to the USMNT for the World Cup. That actually shocked me. I didn't think he was going to make it. But he 100% deserves to be there. He's been one of the best players in Liga MX for quite some time now. He's just a clutch player. He plays for a team that's always under pressure. That just suits a team like the USMNT. There's a lot of players like Way, Balig, and all these guys. They're good. They play for good European teams. But when you think about playing under pressure, those dudes crumble. I look at Sendejas as like that guy. He could handle pressure, bro. Like this dude has clutched up for America so many times. He's been one of their best players in that dynasty they had, going to 4 straight Liga MX finals. I think he deserves way more respect. I would not be shocked, though, if he doesn't play at the World Cup, though. I don't think Pochettino prioritizes him at all. Roman Hernandez said, what is this game, bro, from Portland? Shout out Portland.
I think I have family right now in Portland. Nice.
Yandel Benitez, shout out. He said, bro, would Sendejas make a difference? Yes. He'd be a goal-scoring right winger for us. He'd definitely be starting. He'd be the number 10. He'd be that main America player on the team.
Imagine the chemistry.
Hey, the second half started. Wake up.
Imagine the chemistry with Sendejas on the right, Fidalgo in the midfield on the right as well, Reyes on the right back. You have Quiñones, who also used to play with him. Yeah. Pause. And then you have...
I called it, though. While you went to the bathroom, I said the changes I would make, I'd bring in Edson at CDM to give our captain his position back over Lira. And then I also said a few other names, but I think Edson's the only change so far, which is a good change. We want to see Edson play in his natural position before the World Cup, see how he looks. Because if he stands out right now, bro, next week, you just literally start him. Oh, no. Is that? No, yeah, Lira did get
the only change is Edson, yep.
EVC, Crispy says, Santi, Isra, Mateo, and Luis should sub.
Nice pass, Quiñones. Raul.
Solid. Was that Quiñones with the pass?
Yeah.
He's balling.
I'm telling you, Quiñones is like, I was offside anyways, but Quiñones has been very good when it comes to chance creation.
Yep. Joe Franco said, if Mora were to reach his full potential, would he have much of an impact as players like Iniesta or Modric? I mean, those are big what ifs, very big what ifs. Hopefully, he could reach that level, but as of now, no lo podemos inflar tanto. Hernandez said, let's stop talking smack on Raul. He will score. He has all the motivation with his dad. His first time as our starter, our leader. Let the man play. Damn, LOL. Yeah, definitely. I mean, he should still be the go-to. But let's be honest, he is out of form. He needs to score in the second half before he gets taken out. He needs it so bad. Just hoping for like a scrappy penalty right now, and he slots it to gain confidence before Thursday next week.
He has to have a good World Cup. I think if Mexico can't afford for him not to have a good World Cup. I'm thinking 2-3 goals in the group stage have to be from him.
Yeah.
Or else we might not finish first.
M3W Star said, why isn't Chucky Lozano on the team? I'm a World Cup casual.
Chucky Lozano's career kind of just all went downhill after 2023-ish. And then when did he go to MLS? 2025, right? To San Diego.
Yeah.
And then now he's not even playing for them. A lot of attitude issues. And yeah, I don't think he's played all year.
He was one of the top 5 highest earners in the MLS, along the likes of Messi and the ball. Oh, mistake from Montes.
Yeah, that was a terrible pass from
And
Montes.
yeah, he's frozen out of his club. There's an ego and attitude issue with him apparently, and the coach doesn't like it. So he hasn't played a single minute in 2026. And the right wing spot would have been his, man. But unfortunately,
easily would have been his.
He's not here.
Because last season he was bagging for San Diego. I think this season he would have too if he would have been playing, but obviously I think he just prioritized the money.
Dub Nation said I would take Mini Minter over Raul Jimenez up top. That's crazy. Mini Minter. Jose Hernandez said a playstyle goal is worse than a goal bounce off. Yep, always. Hashtag faltan 7 días. It was so funny. You want to elaborate on what's so funny? Our ball. What happened? You're chilling, huh? You straight chilling?
This guy made me laugh over here, bro.
Oscar Rodriguez said, has Chris ever scored a hat trick?
Believe it or not, I have not.
That's funny.
I'm not even going to lie to you. I still remember I've only scored, the most goals I ever scored in one game was 2. And it happened once. And I think we won it was one of those games though, like our team won 12-0. Oh, and I was 11. So does that even count?
No. If it's not on camera, then no.
Jorge Sanchez, Edson.
Oh, Serbia got a little build-up play going on right here, and we win it back. Jorge Sanchez is kicking the ball out with all his power. Piojo loses it.
Oh, all right. That was close.
Clear. Nice.
They tried to do that Raul Jimenez one-time pass. Almost worked out for them.
We're approaching the 50th minute now. What is the next sub we should expect to see, or what is the next sub you want to see?
Bro, what does it do? Keep making me laugh.
Making you laugh, huh? Next sub, I'd probably say Mora has to go in. Mora. Easy. Oh, they got a play going on here.
The fullback.
Oh, no, he didn't save it. I thought
the fullbacks have to go in.
Yeah, Mateo Chavez.
I'm done with these.
Mateo Chavez.
This Gallardo and Jorge Sanchez thing going on. Nah, it wasn't no save. I mean, again though, that shot from the right side on Jorge Sanchez's side. Another chance coming from that side. Dala, that's
He's not good on his
Like,
feet. I'm not.
What is that? It's like a half-ass pass to
telling-
like the middle of the field. Like what? Why would that ever be a good idea?
I'm tired of telling you guys he's not good on his feet. Ochoa clears at 40 years old on his feet.
It's just like that's a pass that just makes no sense. Like who was supposed to win that?
I need Mora to get subbed in, man. I swear to God, if Romo or Memo Martinez get shown on camera right now about to sub in, we are ending the stream.
Seriously. Or who else would make me do that?
Just them, literally. I'm fine with anyone else.
Yeah, I think, or even Orbelin. Orbelin, I don't want to see him either.
Next super chat from TGD Surge. He said Johan just got linked to Roma just now. Like they scored and they reported it, or what happened? No, it's been Israel. It's been Israel.
Wasn't it the last the last game where they leaked Edson to like Monterrey? So maybe it was like on
Fighterson. Shout out Fighterson.
So maybe it was like one of those. Johan does deserve a bigger move though in Serie A. I mean, he's already used to that league. The lock starter, not just a lock starter.
I would have wanted a bigger team though. No joke. If it's Roma, I stay at Genoa because you're already the captain.
No, Roma's in the Champions League, aren't they?
I don't think so.
The
Serie A should be demoted to only having 2 teams qualify. The Serie A level is so underwhelming now. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, Roma finished 3rd.
Damn, that league is terrible. How is Roma finishing 3rd?
And Como finished 4th. Milan and Juve didn't make the Champions League.
That league is so washed right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you were to go to like a big team, maybe not Juve right now.
Yeah, it's a good move then. Good ball in Quiñones. Yeah, again, Jorge Sanchez, please cross the ball decently. And he just, all right, no. Nice. Jorge Sanchez, man. He's got to be like one of the luckiest Mexican players of all time. If you have this many opportunities to show how average of a fullback you are, man. It's crazy.
The thing about like those players, they get so many chances. So like obviously like a broken clock strikes twice. Like it's correct twice a day, whatever that saying is. Like he scored against Belgium. Like that type of game is like the game I can see El Vasco like, oh yeah, that's why he deserves to start. But that game happens once every 2 years. Terrible. Like this is who he is, like on a regular basis. Just no end product, not even good at short passing, can't defend. I don't know, man.
Yun Sensal said, Jorge Gallardo, Edson Chino, and Romo, we are not reaching quarterfinals. I have more minutes playing than most of these. Yeah, some of those players are definitely questionable, but it's the World Cup, man. Why not? Mexico, the 2 times Mexico hosted the World Cup, they reached the quarterfinals. That's all I'm gonna say.
And also this group should be easy on paper, and a round of 32 matchup if you win your group should be again not that hard on paper.
We just gotta
like honestly with the draw, like
finish first.
We got massive help to at least get a round of 16, like a chance to make the quarterfinals. You know, like being in a round of 16 game at home.
Good turn.
Nice turn.
Good
Who is
turn.
that? Fidalgo?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Edson progressing the ball in the midfield, giving it short to Piojo, is cutting in and he's inverted. Jorge Sanchez is overlapping. Piojo Alvarado driving into space. Does he have the 1v1 ability cross in? No one's in the box. Good idea from Piojo, but I don't know what. There's no one moving in the box. And Serbia are in a counter here. Should be.
We're getting kind of caught out right here. What's going on?
Edson though dropping into that center back position. Montes got absolutely cooked. Montes just got cooked. Everyone on Twitter right now is gonna be like, this is why Edson needs to start at center back, or Montes, look at him, he just got cooked. That's definitely what's gonna happen right now.
Yeah, we got kind of caught out right there. If Serbia had better players, that could have been a goal.
If they had Mitrovic, bro, if Serbia had Mitrovic or Vlahovic or Milinkovic-Savic, we'd probably be losing right now.
Definitely be, and Pavlovic too. He's there. He's just not playing.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have scored that header. He wins everything in the air.
Vasquez, Brian. We gotta make more subs, man.
Well, good takeaways from this team so far. Everyone's moving. Everyone's asking for the ball how it should be. Everyone's constantly playing 1-2s, moving around. Like, see, as I speak, Piojo in the box.
Nice pass. Quiñones.
Quiñones, that's the
shoot it.
goal. Please score. No, you're cursed. Raul, vamos,
Raul,
cabrón.
goal. Oh my God, what a cheesy goal.
And Raul, there goes all the doubts of him starting next week. Raul Jimenez got his goal, got his confidence. Quiñones, unlucky to get that goal right there. He is a bit cursed, but Raul is there for the tap in. Happy days, 3-1. We should see 2 more goals. 3 more goals. Shit. Where are the South African fans? Let me see. Is there any South Africans?
That was a very good team goal. I don't know. I think it might have been Fidalgo sending it through, or Brian sending it to Piojo. That was a very nice pass. Piojo, nice cutback pass to Quiñones. I think Quiñones, he's for what he's done in this game, he deserved to score. Hit off the post, and they went perfectly to Raul. Raul will take it. We'll take it. Look at this. Piojo, nice cutback.
Yeah, I think this might be one of Piojo's best games in a long time. Very long time.
For me, Quiñones is his best game for sure. And he deserved that goal, hitting the post, but then right to Raul. Chicharito-esque goal.
I mean, this is
off a rebound.
This is what we expected. Dynamic play up front. Everyone's moving. Everyone's asking for the ball. Everyone feels confident. I mean, this should be a stat pad game, to be honest. If Cape Verde is able to put 3-0 on these guys, we should be able to put 7. That's the reality.
Yeah, three goals in 57 minutes. When's the last time we've seen that?
Yeah.
Maybe against.
Did you save the timestamp when the Piojo Elise part? I had to find it. That clip was funny.
We're making subs.
Oh no,
Luis
I
Chavez.
think I saw Memo Martinez.
Luis Chavez.
Oh
Memo
my
Martinez.
God.
Are you
Memo
joking?
Martinez over Santi Jimenez. Why does every manager prefer Memo Martinez over Santi Jimenez in this national team? It's now Jimmy Lozano. It's now Javier Aguirre.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me whatsoever. I don't get that.
I think this dude. I think Santi is Vasco's last option.
Even Hormiga, like, why is Hormiga?
Dude, Santi might be
like. Does he have Memote as the third or second striker? Like, he considers Quiñones a winger. So does he have like Raul, then Memote over Santi and Hormiga? That's like ridiculous.
I think that confirms it. Way. Santi is the last striker in the pecking order. The last one. An AC Milan striker is under
a Pumas
backup striker. A Pumas backup who has like 5 goals in 20 games for the team that reached the Liga MX final this season, where he didn't contribute at all. In the Liga, he didn't play, and they still managed to make the final without him.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Who else? I think Mora subbed in.
Wow.
Mora subbed in. Reyes subbed in. Alexis Vega subbed in. And obviously Memote. I don't understand the Memote one in the slightest.
Also, great ball in from Serbia. We're actually getting found out right now, man. We got to stay stable in the midfield. They missed. One thing we didn't notice, though, Israel's now playing center back.
Yeah, they took out Montes.
Super chat from Hernandez. He said, Raul, another super chat for y'all. Shout out my guy. He said, let's build our stars up, not down. A ganar, papá. Vamos. Yes.
Facts.
100% agree, but I still got questions, man. It's unfortunate to see Santi's the last striker in the pecking order.
I genuinely don't get it.
If you can send me the $100 already if you want. We have a bet that Raul's gonna score more goals at the World Cup than Santi.
Well, right now it's 0-0. I mean, I'll
cut you a deal. You can send me just $20 right now.
Nah, I'm good. Santi's gonna score,
bro. He's
unless there's like an injury. Like, I have no idea.
He's under Memo Martinez. Memo Martinez has played every single one of these.
Not even just him. Like, clearly, I think Hormiga's under him. Like, why would Hormiga or Santi not sub into the game right now?
What are these?
Like, it makes no sense.
What are these managers' obsession with Memo Martinez, bro?
Not only that, it doesn't make any sense, but because El Vasco didn't call up Memo Martinez in March, didn't call him up in February, didn't call him up in January.
Yeah, when he got called up for this, we were all shocked. Like, what?
Like, didn't call him up for anything. Wasn't a part of his cycle at all. All of a sudden, he's starting against who did he start against? Against Ghana? No, he didn't start against Ghana. He scored off the bench, I think it was against Ghana. Hormiga started. But like, him getting called up was already a shock.
Yeah.
Him getting minutes was a shock.
And he started last game against Australia.
Yeah, like starting against Australia, getting minutes in 2 friendlies. Like, that's crazy. Over Santi Jimenez, over Hormiga, the top goal scorer 2 seasons in a row. How does that happen?
Abraham Martinez said, I got 1.5K for Portugal, Argentina, Mex to top group. Damn. That's a lot of money. Préstame.
I think that's a safe bet, though.
Steve said, now we about to lose, bro. I don't think so. Danny says, should be a hat trick for Quinones this game. Yeah, he's been quality, to be honest. He's a lock starter. No doubts. Luis Chavez also got subbed in. We got our midfield right now is Mora, Chavez, Edson, which, to be honest, that's not a bad midfield either. It's a solid play from Memo Martinez, but Jorge Sanchez is too slow. Look, it's a solid midfield. I wouldn't mind that midfield starting either at the World Cup.
No, that's crazy. Yeah,
like our midfield depth has improved so much since the last World Cup. It's crazy. Like we have different variations that all work.
Like the starters were decent, like you said, and then right now, like Edson, Mora, Luis Chavez, like that's pretty good. That's better than last time starters as well, like 2022. But what kind of bothers me, like, how do you explain to someone who's like not a Mexico fan, hey, you have this player who like plays for Atletico Madrid and actually like had some decent games against Barca, and then you have an AC Milan like record transfer. Like, how do you explain to them that they're not playing, but like a Pumas backup is playing?
Only in the Mexican national team, the two players make any sense. The 2 players that play on the 2 biggest teams out of everyone by a mile, Milan and Atletico Madrid. Those are the 2 players that are like getting the least minutes.
Yeah, that's like me looking at like Egypt's like recent games and like seeing that like Salah and like Marmoush are on the bench for like Egyptian league players. Like, it doesn't, like, it makes no sense. You'll never find that on any other national team. It's like literally just us.
And it's not the first time we saw at the 2014 World Cup. Chicharito was a Real Madrid player and he was benched to a Santos Laguna striker. But to be honest, it was valid.
That one was valid.
Like, this Oribe was insane.
This is like I don't get it.
I need more to get in a goal and assist, bro. So all these little doubters right now, remember who he is.
Yeah, like Bemote getting minutes just makes no sense to me, like, at all.
Isra progressing as a center back. All right, we got Alexis Vega on the turn. He's playing as a 10 right now. Memo Martinez. Alexis Vega driving down the field in his stadium. Piojo Alvarado on the right flank. Show me a 1v1 ability. Let's go. Cutting in, and he loses it.
It's too predictable.
The thing is, it's because Piojo is just not a 1v1 winger. He's never had those abilities. He just thrives off of players around him, setting up players, playing players in behind. He's never been one to create something on his own, like a solo goal.
Here we go.
Oh, he's on his left too. He's gonna score.
Oh my God, Memote, if he would have scored that,
as soon as he cut to his left. The one thing I will give Memo Martinez is if once he's completely open for his shot, no matter where he is on his left, 7, 8 times out of 10 is gonna go in. That dude's left foot is insane. My problem with him is he's slow. He doesn't have good hold up play. He can't dribble. But I'll give him that. He has insane shot power, and his physical presence could definitely tire out defenses. But that's the same thing for Santi. That's why, like, oh, Edson already got a yellow card.
Edson out his yellow card within 20 minutes. And like, how do we explain to someone that an Anderlecht winger is on the bench? We have another Dutch league player on the bench. We have a former Greek league MVP on the bench, Atletico Madrid player on the bench, AC Milan player on the bench, back-to-back Liga MX goal scorer on the bench. But Jorge Sanchez and Gallardo are playing.
Super chat from Abraham Martinez said, Mexico better top the group. I'm not effing kidding. Yeah, we should, man. So we have
this is
2 more games at the Azteca after
that. Well, I don't get about managers, like especially Mexican managers. If you just played the best lineup, I guarantee you, bro, me as a fan and many others, we would blame the players. It'd be like, I'd be like, what more can we ask? Like, this is the best lineup we could have asked for. These are the players we wanted. They just didn't perform. And you kind of just save yourself from like criticism. But when you want to be like fancy and like try to show off and you think Memo Martinez should be starting over players that lead the Liga MX in goals or like an AC Milan player, and then you lose, then you obviously you're going to get all the blame. Like, I don't even know why you do that to yourself. You just open yourself up for criticism.
Come on,
making decisions like that just makes no sense.
Play Mora now. Oh. That's crazy. Edson already got a yellow card. He hasn't even been on the field for 20 minutes. Luis Chavez, Piojo. Back to Mora. Mora showing himself, playing on the right, playing on the left. Edson under pressure, and that's
Loses the ball. Takes
that's
too
just
long.
why he gets criticized under pressure in tight spaces. Edson has just never been a good player to get out of them. Come on, man. User said, why do people prefer Acevedo and Ochoa over Rangel? Because I just don't think people are, they're just not, I guess you could say, pleased with how Tala has played as the go-to starter. He hasn't really had a standout moment, I would say. Music rapper said Isa's close down speed. Isa's close down speed is crazy. I like him in for Montes. If Montes is not fit for 90 minutes. Yeah, I mean he's a very good backup center back option, but he is into natural center back. He's more of like, to me, Isra is the perfect center back in a 3-back formation on the right side. And that's just his perfect position. But yeah, if he has to play a center back in a 4, I mean he's been playing that for America. We should be good, but that just affects our right flank. Now Jorge Sanchez plays, and there's no backup by right back. That's why I have a huge problem with Javier Aguirre not bringing that many center backup options. One of them goes down, we completely switch our defensive line. Ooh, Edson got stepped on.
Oh, man, that would have been a red in the World Cup.
Probably. Abraham Martinez said, I really think Javier is going to pull some dumb stuff. Hopefully not. I mean, he is right now with Memo Martinez and 6'7".
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's are there more subs? Oh, it's a cooling break again.
What a break.
Yeah, I don't really know what El Vasco, unless like in his mind, the only thing I could like possibly defend him is that like maybe he's like, Santi is coming off an injury. Let me kind of rest him. But then again, if that was the case, why wouldn't you just bring in Hormiga? Like Hormiga is clearly better than Memote. I don't know. A lot of things just don't make sense.
Yes,
Yeah, like I don't know, man. I swear to you, if his next sub is Romo though, over like a Vargas,
I would not be shocked.
over Vargas or something.
I would not be shocked in the slightest if Romo gets subbed in.
I mean, if he sticks with the one striker formation, his subs will probably
Javier is pressing Gallardo. That's funny.
Like his subs will probably be like Chavez, Huerta, and like Vargas, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't know what El Vasco's cooking.
Damn, Edson's still gonna wear long sleeve at the World Cup. That's crazy. It'll be so hot.
Might be raining though.
Hopefully not, man. It's gonna suck. Shout out Dopey Bin. Shout out to everyone that's been on the stream. Make sure to be subscribed if you're not already. We'd appreciate a new subscriber. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you guys have been enjoying the chat, the game. This is easy. I think this is our record most amount of people we've had on the stream before. So definitely good to see a game before the World Cup. It's gonna be crazy to see how many people are gonna be in that opening game stream, man. Especially if we freaking concede first or something. I know the South Africans are gonna flood the comments. I don't think I'm gonna be ready for it. But no, there's no thought in my mind where that happens. Full confidence, clean sheet. Oh, great fake play from Vega there. And we got Gallardo on the left flank. Could he cross the ball in? Ooh, almost got an own goal. Almost to Mora.
I almost got there. Almost a second own goal. If not, Mora would have got there.
Oh, that would have been Mora's first goal for Max. He was wide open, man. Decent cross from Gallardo, but defender did well there. We got to cross in. I think it has to be Luis Chavez taking this. Or who is it? Oh, it's Alexis Vega. That's another thing, man. Mexico are not only dangerous at set pieces because of the players that can score, but the free kick takers, the corner kick takers. We have very good set piece specialists. And as I say that,
goal. A second own goal for Serbia.
This is too confusing. That was a terrible cross, scoring own goal.
Yeah, this
game is now a joke.
That was a terrible cross from Vega. Like
that's like not even. Can we not count that goal? That's just a disgrace.
Yeah, that was an awful cross by Vega, and somehow ends up in the back of the net. I think another own goal, right?
Yeah, easily another own goal, man.
That's crazy. We'll take it. I mean, on paper, it looks like a crazy 4-0 win. I mean, 4-1 win, but two of the goals were absolutely gifted. Genuinely gifted. Like the first half was just a back pass into the net, and then this one, probably one of the worst crosses I've seen from a corner in my life, ends up in the back of the net.
I mean, as I was saying though, even though that cross was pretty bad, but still led to goal, Mexico are very dangerous at set pieces, man. Vasquez, Cesar Montes, Edson in the box, Raul, even Memote if he plays Santi. We have tall strikers. Hormiga Gonzalez has very good positioning and handling ability. And then the takers as well. Luis Chavez, Alexis Vega, Piojo semi-decent at them. We have a lot of options in all aspects of set pieces. That's why we're very dangerous. And against South Africa, we should score at least 2 set pieces. Those dudes struggle at set pieces, and they're one of the smallest teams heading into the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to be this easy, like how Serbia's made it for us, but I'm pretty confident we could score a set piece on South Africa too.
This was supposed to be Brazil. We were very close to playing against, or rumored to be playing against Brazil towards this time of the year, but it didn't end up happening.
There's no way I just seen a number 7 on the field. Is that Luis Romo?
Yeah, it's Romo.
Are we joking?
Wait, yeah, he got subbed in for.
Are we joking, bro? Luis Romo subbed in?
Oh, he's at center back. Oh, look at our center back. Look at our center back immediately losing his coverage. Our center backs are Israel Reyes and Luis Romo. Oh, my days, guys. I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to get tired of saying it. I don't know what Vasco is thinking, not taking a backup center back option. We have Israel Reyes, who's good at center back, but that's not his natural position. And you have a player next to him who is so slow and is a center defensive midfielder playing as the last man at a World Cup. If Cesar Montes or Johan Vasquez goes down, we're cooked against anyone, even South Africa. But good thing they're already off the pitch. So we're confirmed to have our best 2 defenders in that
starting game. Yeah.
But I mean, I just see it, man. I find it very hard for Johan and Cesar Montes to actually last 90 minutes until we get knocked out every single game. It's either someone's going to get tired, someone's either going to get accumulation of yellow cards, someone's going to get injured. That's the reality of football at the World Cups. Defenders, that always happens. That's why teams are prepared and take enough depth in the defensive position. But we didn't. That's what infuriates me because our biggest asset is defense. Yeah, we didn't really capitalize on that in the roster. We literally have to hope those 2 do not go down.
We've made some more subs, I think. So Mateo Chavez came in for Gallardo, Romo came in for Vasquez, and Orbelin came in for Piojo. That means Chino Huerta is probably seen as his last string winger too. Santi and Hormiga are seen behind Memo Martinez, which is crazy to me. I think the only ones that they're not going to play today was obviously the other goalies. Chino,
Santi.
Obed Vargas, and Santi. And Hormiga, the top Liga MX goal scorer. Record Milan transfer signing.
Record?
Was he not like one of their highest transfer signings ever?
Maybe top 10. But I mean, still the signing to Milan.
I mean, maybe he's a Mexican transfer, so like record. I'm pretty sure like a top 3 Mexican, most expensive Mexican ever.
Yeah.
And then you have top goal scorer in Liga MX, an Anderlecht player, and then an Atletico Madrid midfielder.
Only Mexico could do this. Orbelin got subbed into it. I didn't even notice. Orbelin gives it to Luis Chavez to the left flank. I think it's Mateo Chavez on the wing now.
Nice pass.
Immediate impact to Alexis Vega, loses it. Super chat from the Butcher. He said, what I can understand is how you can have all these A players and still play the C players. Literally what Chris just said, man.
Yeah, I don't
Only
get
in
it.
the
Like,
Mexican national team.
Our 2022 World Cup was a complete fracaso. Yet from that team, Alexis Vega, Luis Chavez, Edson, Pineda, Romo, who else? Montes, Jorge Sanchez, Gallardo, Piojo, Raúl Jimenez, like over 50% of that team that was getting minutes in that tournament are still playing. Like, how did we not learn?
One of our center backs wears the number 7.
Yeah,
Game's
like,
gone. Super chat from Dopey. He said, I was excited seeing this lineup play, but now that Vasco made these subs, I'm going to just turn that off. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. Like, we've seen these guys. Yeah, this is Serbia. I mean, we're winning 4-1, but this is a Serbia that lost 3-0 to Cape Verde.
Jorge
Like a couple of years.
is trash. Trash. We're literally winning 4-1 against C team level players, under 23 Serbians that didn't qualify to the World Cup, and he looks just up to their level. What else do I have to say?
Down to their level.
That's his level right here. This team. Alexis Vega on the crossbar. He's definitely feeling confident playing in the stadium.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not really fooled by this performance. Like, this is the most goals we've scored in
yeah, there's positives and negatives, definitely.
Like, which is good.
Crossing.
But again,
Memo Martinez.
A lot of these like goals aren't replicable. What do you say? Replicable? I can't even talk right now.
Replicate.
Yeah. You guys know what I mean. You can't replicate it. Like, how are you going to replicate Serbia passing it into their own net? Serbia kicking it into their own net off a terrible cross.
Replicable. Replicable?
That's a hard word. Replicable?
Shit.
Replicate.
They call us no sabos. We can't speak English either.
Yeah,
El Consejero said, you think Aguirre not trying to show all his cards?
I really hope. I really hope that's the case, man.
It's not that deep that you're risking not seeing a player like Santi because you don't want to show how good he is when we already know how he plays.
Like, I really hope that's the case, but it's like, has El Vasco ever been like a mad genius like that? No.
Eddie Corrado said, I hate it when South Africans spam in the comments and no ball knowledge. It's all good vibes, man. We're all just trying to enjoy these matches, enjoy our teams, create a bit of banter between rivalries.
If Mexico plays like this with these players, we're going to be in trouble. Like, this is not, yes, we're winning 4-1, but believe me when I say, like, when under real pressure,
oh yeah,
these players are not going to perform, man. Like,
right now there's no pressure.
Like, Jorge Sanchez will get exposed. Gallardo will get exposed.
Tala,
Romo. Luis Romo. These guys do not belong. Memo Martinez. They do not belong on the field, bro. Piojo Alvarado.
I feel like Memo.
And it's going to be, I can already see the newspapers now. Like, it's going to be like, why would we repeat the same players? Like 90% of the same players that failed us 4 years ago. They weren't good enough 4 years ago. Why would they be good enough now when they're even older and slower?
Forget 4 years ago. Wait, 2 years ago at the Copa America.
Yeah, this whole cycle.
Romo started at Copa America. Edson got injured.
Like, it makes no sense, man. Like, how I can already see, like, that will happen when there'll be a huge fracaso, and then Santi, Chino, Obed will all dominate the next 4 years, and you'll be left wondering, why the hell did they not play in 2022?
What happened?
Or 2026, sorry.
Memo Martinez just injured a Serbian player. DSLR2D2 said Jorge Sanchez has only passed 2 Serbians today. Yeah, man. He looks up to their standard, to be honest. Ram Del Tero said, no, mames, there's got to be money or some kind of bribe involved. Those subs are diabolical, losing credibility real quick before the World Cup. Yeah, man. Vasco, I mean, obviously don't want to be negative before the World Cup, but it's just very questionable, man. And this just confirms Santi's the last striker in the pecking order, and we're going to see Memo Martinez against South Africa. It's going to happen. He's going to play against South Africa, and if he scores, we got to celebrate, man. Whatever. Like,
well, yeah, the World Cup.
He's taller than all those South Africans.
At any point, but like, that's just not going to happen. Like, this makes no sense.
It's me, Rock Lee said playing more on the right is going to stunt his abilities, and there's no way we don't have a better right back in the Liga MX. And then Liga MX right back. I mean, there's Denzel Garcia. Yeah, all our best right backs are play abroad. Well, Isra obviously in America if he doesn't go to Europe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This has like been because of the subs. It's almost killed the vibe of a 4-1 win.
And he put more on the right, dog. I just like Hawasco. Do you
I'm
not
telling
see
you, like,
how? Do you not see these guys at their club? Like you're putting them out of their position. You're using the wrong subs right now. You're still using Vega, who's on one leg.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But
this Mexico's an accident waiting to happen.
in Vasco's defense, this is the game to try things out, I guess. I mean, we're always gonna win this. They're not a.
The thing is, like, in what world is not playing Santi and not playing Hormiga like smart and playing Memo? Like Memo is like there should have been the last option on the team.
Mateo Chavez inside the 18 crosses it back into Alexis Vega. Mora outside the 18, giving it to Alexis Vega. Back to Edson Alvarez. You got Luis Chavez in there. You got Orbelin on the right. Bengi. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot it. Mateo Chavez. Ball in. Orbelin. Oh, decent cross. Decent idea. I mean, the chance creation has been there today, man. Really has. But what did we expect? DSLR2D2 said the only positive out of this game is the creativity that came from the left side of the field. Yes, I 100% agree. I'll give props to Piojo, though. I think he did have a very good performance today. Very good.
Yeah, I think
Dopey said, I pray Memote Sanchez getting all right.
This is a crazy statement.
Obviously not, but I kind of get what you're trying to say. You prefer other players over them. That's just that's crazy work.
Bro, like I'm like trying my best to like believe that like Santi, he's just saving him.
I'm telling you could give me
bro. Like,
I'll tell you a deal. You could give me $20 right now.
I don't even care about that. Just like, bro, like it's
you don't
like,
care, huh?
No, I want to see Mexico perform, bro. Like Memote's like, how did that happen? Like, what did Memo Martinez do between the Jimmy Lozano era to this window in May for Vasco to be like, you know what? You're my second striker. Like, I know I never called you up not once, but you're my second striker now. Like, what happened? He didn't do anything in Liga MX. Like, I genuinely do not get it, man. I don't get it.
We have another goal in us before the game ends for sure. Edson Alvarez giving it to Luis Chavez. I think Luis Chavez has played decent so far since coming on as a sub. One thing I was going to say, though, for all like the outside, especially like the European fans that only keep up with the big teams, what do you think they're thinking of if they actually deep Mexico's matches in 2026? Like, fans that don't keep up with the Mexican national team are going to see Mexico's games heading into this tournament,
like, well,
and actually they're going to give crazy predictions. I promise you guys that's what's going to happen after this game, because I don't think they'll know that Serbia is just using like players we don't even know because they didn't qualify to the World Cup. No Milinkovic-Savic, no Vlahovic, no Mitrovic. Look at Mexico's form. They might not even know
that they scored 2 own goals.
They can look at it like this: Mexico beat Panama, Mexico beat Bolivia, Mexico beat Iceland, Mexico tied to Portugal, tied to Belgium, beat Ghana, beat Australia, another World Cup team, and are beating Serbia 4-1. If without context, that's pretty impressive. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, like
without
a lot of context. Luis Chavez almost scores a banger.
This dude is, bro, he has to freaking score from there. I know he can.
All I know, man, next week is going to be dramatic. So make sure you're subscribed to Futbol Asada. That stream against South Africa is going to be absolutely crazy.
Yes.
It's going to be dramatic. Not maybe because of the game, maybe because of El Vasco's crazy subs or his tactics or benching some of our best players. I just know it's going to be absolute drama. Again, no excuse, though. Mexico has to win that game. So make sure to subscribe to Futbol Asada.
Yes.
You cannot miss that stream.
Drop a like on the stream. Jaime said a positive thing about this game is this stream. LOL. Stream is more entertaining. Shout out to all you guys in the stream. Make sure to be subscribed. And like Chris said, definitely a lot more streams incoming. We're just getting started. I mean,
and be prepared for the South Africans in the comments. So you guys are gonna need to hold it
they're
down
already,
in the comments.
look at these.
You guys need to hold it down in the comments.
We got
they're gonna
flags.
Be coming,
I see South Africa flags in here, especially when we conceded. They were spamming the comments right now. They were waking up at 4 a.m. to hate watch Mexico, but like I said, there was nothing to worry about. This team was going to come back, and we ended up scoring 4. Ivan M said, will Vasco start the same 11 next week? Hopefully not, because I want to see Mora and Israel Reyes start.
Well, technically, Serbia scored 3 today, and Mexico scored 2. It's just that they scored 2 in their own net.
That's crazy.
But Serbia, 3 of the goals were Serbians.
Wait, we only scored 1 goal?
2.
The Raul one and
Johan Vasquez. 1 goal from open play.
2 and 2. Damn. I mean, we did score more goals in the second half, but that's a foul. And
Look at Mora. Look at Mora. There you go.
That's a
foul again.
We did score more goals in the second half, but I still think our first half performance was so much better. We were just flowing way better, connecting balls in the final third way better as well, creating more clinical opportunities. We just lacked that end product to get the ball in the net. Piojo could have had a goal. Quiñones could have had a brace. Raul had a few chances. That first half could have ended freaking 5-1 if we actually put the ball in the net.
Could have had a goal when? I mean, an assist, maybe.
Was he not close to scoring?
They give an assist.
Wasn't there? Didn't he have a chance in the box? Oh, no, that was Raul. Raul when he missed and swung the ball. But Piojo could have had like 2 or 3 assists this game. He had some pretty good chance creations.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is like the weirdest I've ever felt after a 4-1 win.
I'm not.
Because I'm like, this is not.
All the football merchants, though, might have Mexico going to the semifinals. I'll tell you that.
I'm like,
look at all these greens, man. Look at those greens.
I'm just not convinced that these guys will get it done on a consistent basis. Like, there's no reason why AC Milan, Atletico Madrid, Anderlecht, all these dudes that play in Europe, there's no reason that they shouldn't be able to play in this team over players that like don't even shine in Liga MX.
We got another super chat from Jess, and as he said, love Mora, but he hasn't done anything so far. I mean, he did get put on the right. He thrives anywhere, but on the right is his least outstanding position, I would say. But yeah, this is more of his quietest games. What if he just playing it safe though for that opening game? He's just holding up all his ideas, all his force for the game against South Africa. We're gonna need more at 100% that day.
I'm like not convinced he's like starting.
Fuck no, he's starting, bro.
Like
he's starting.
His last 2 performances have been like whatever, and then Brian Gutierrez just continues to ball, and then again El Vasco is not known to be like the guy who picks the perfect lineup every time. In fact, he's almost the opposite.
Oh, no, he starts. Shoot. Yup.
Golazo.
What
Luis Chavez?
What I say, man? This dude was bound to score.
Absolute golazo, Luis Chavez.
It wasn't from 40 yards out, but we'll take it.
You love to see it. 5-1.
Yup. What if Luis Chavez starts?
Again, he could
Luis
too.
Chavez, to me, played better than Fidalgo, and Fidalgo played good.
Well, watch you start Luis Chavez and Fidalgo over Mora.
Are we changing our lineup for the opening game? Has Luis Chavez changed our mind in 2 games? That's absolutely crazy. This dude literally disappeared for a year after tearing his ACL. He comes back into the Mexican national team.
One thing I would say for Chavez over Fidalgo,
shooting ability,
is against 3 teams that are probably gonna park the bus on you. You're gonna need a guy who's just like shooting rockets from outside the box. You're gonna have to try everything. I think he's changed. And he's just better at Fidalgo at shooting and set pieces.
Bro, I think he's changed my mind, honestly. I'm not even joking. He's completely changed my mind. I start him over Fidalgo. Because actually think about it. Everything Fidalgo was doing today, obviously building up possession and all that, Chavez has been doing it. He did it last game. But Chavez could do even more with his long shot ability, his set piece ability, his free kick ability. it might be a no-brainer to start.
Oh, that's the game. They didn't even give it any extra time. Mexico officially wins 5-1. When was the last time we scored 5 goals in a game? That's crazy.
Next week we're gonna score
a huge W. But again, this is one of the, we cannot like fall victim to this 5-1. Like this is like kind of an illusion in my head. Like Serbia gave us 2 goals, genuinely. Like they handed us or kicked it into their own net goals. We had a very silly mistake that led to a goal. We made terrible subs. And we really only scored before that banger from Luis Chavez, 1 goal from open play.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions still. Like I'm not fully convinced. I'm not going to overhype this 5-1 win. It is a good win, but I have a lot of questions still.
That concludes the match, though. Definitely, we still got our full-time reaction and our full-time analysis coming shortly. So definitely get your comments in for that. But officially, it's World Cup mode now. That was Mexico's last game before the World Cup. A convincing 5-1 win, a convincing victory in general, as we predicted. Yeah, our next game is the World Cup now. That's actually insane. We've been waiting for this moment for so long, and we're actually here now. 17 total shots, 7 shots on target. That's, I mean, yeah.
And 67% possession.
I think there's a lot of positives. There's a couple of negatives as well. But, I mean, it's, as much as we criticize some of these players, it's good to see we're heading into the tournament on a 5-1 win and unbeaten in 2026. That is very huge, especially for the fans looking from the outside. Like, damn, Mexico's undefeated in 2026 before the World Cup starts. Maybe these guys could pull off a surprising win against England.
Mexico's last 6 games of 2025, we didn't win a single one. And then in 2026 happened. Now we haven't lost a single one. And we're finishing the year with,
to be fair, we did have way harder opponents ending 2025. We played
Colombia.
We played Colombia. We played Ecuador. We played Uruguay. We played Paraguay.
But in 2026, we also played Belgium and Portugal, who were harder than all those teams.
But then I think the other teams just take away from that. Panama, mid. Bolivia, mid. Ghana didn't have Semenyo.
8 games in 2020. 8 games in 2026. 6 wins, 2 draws, 6 clean sheets. And the 2 goals we conceded, one was just a dumb mistake from Gallardo, and then the other one was a banger from Belgium.
Yeah.
So our defense looks solid. If we don't make like a self-inflicted error, we should be holding a lot of teams to 0 goals, maybe just 1 max. I don't know, though. We still have a lot of question marks still.
And we've reached 1,000 current viewers on the stream, the most we've had. Thank you guys for joining in. Make sure to be subscribed if you're not already for the best Mexican football content on the planet. Like the stream if you guys have enjoyed it. It was a W game, W stream with you guys. We're just getting started, though. World Cup is next week. You guys do not want to miss out on those streams and those videos. Hit the post notice. We got a super chat from TXKYX. He said, first half, real talk, Piojo messes up our attack a lot. I wouldn't say that for this game. I think he was one of our best players.
I just think I agree, though. Like, I agree. Like, the Piojo, that is who he is. He does slow us down. He's not a good player.
He's wrong, though. In the first half, he's top 3 our best.
No, he wasn't. He gave 1 good cross, and all of a sudden he's like our best player. Like, that's just that's not valid. Bro.
We criticize him a lot.
I'm not gonna credit
but we also watch football with our eyes. That was a good performance.
It wasn't good. It was like whatever. Like, he gives 1 good cross every 20 games, and all of a sudden, because your expectations for him are so low that like he does 1 good cross, all of a sudden he had a good half. Like, that's just not real. Like, he doesn't provide anything. He provided 1 good cross. Quinones should have scored, header blocked. That's it. Like, besides that, didn't really do enough for me.
Scriffy said Luis Chavez Loke needs to take lead or Edson spot. Yeah, Edson he didn't stand out to me in the little amounts of minutes he got in his position. So yeah, Lira's
the only thing that would bother me with Chavez though is like another guy from the failed generation of 2022 and 2024.
But he was one of our best. Again. He was, in my opinion, he was our best player. It's the years after that where he kind of fell off, obviously, unfortunately, towards ACL.
No, I get it. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it because he's been balling in these friendlies too. But I'm just saying, like, we made a whole like big deal about the 2022 generation and 2024 Copa America like being complete frauds. Yeah, we're gonna start like 7, 8 of those guys again, like in another tournament. Like that doesn't make any sense, especially when we have so many like other European players, so many dual nats now that are balling. Just kind of like
only ones, realistically, the only ones that would deserve to start from what I've seen from the 2022 team is Cesar Montes, Memo if it happens for some reason. Not Edsel no more. Luis Chavez.
And Raul, I guess. I mean, Raul didn't really play in 2022.
Raul didn't start. Didn't starters.
Yeah, I guess.
Just those three.
Just those. But like the fact that it's also going to be Gallardo, Jorge Sanchez, like Romo off the bench, Piojo, like this, like what are we doing, bro? Like I don't understand this. Again, you wouldn't be able to explain it to anyone. Like, oh, that guy looked, that 20-year-old kid looked really good against Barcelona. He plays for Atletico Madrid. Oh no, but he can't play because there's some Liga MX player that was like very mid in Liga MX has to play over him.
Miguel Ortega said Vasco's tracksuit he wore tonight was tough. I look, didn't even pay attention to it. I'm gonna have to see the pictures right now. Jordi said, you think we frauded 2 own goals? You think we frauded? We scored 2 own goals. I think that's what he meant. No, I think it was, I mean, it was a convincing performance. We created a lot of opportunities. My only worries are the substitutions that happened because based off the substitutions, Santi is not prioritizing this team, which sucks to see because, I mean, at the end of the day,
or even Obed Vargas. Like,
yeah. The thing with Obed, it's kind of, with him, it was always expected, though. I mean, he definitely deserves to play over like Romo, but if you actually like
this is
Mora, Brian Gutierrez,
that's what I genuinely don't understand is that like El Vasco, it looked like he had completely given up on like Romo and like those type of players because they didn't get called up in March. So like, how are they going from not even called up to then the following 2-3 months they did absolutely nothing in Liga MX? All of a sudden they're starting now, like how or like getting significant minutes. What happened? I don't get it.
Yeah. Snoopy Space said Vasco makes changes to the lineup for the debut. Yeah, my biggest one, I guess, is Luis Chavez. I think Luis Chavez realistically has a chance. He impressed in these last 2 games. I was just waiting for him to score, and it happened.
Yeah, I don't know what the lineup is going to be. All I know is we better win.
Yeah, that's the most important.
If we don't win, it's 1,000% going to be on Vasco because it's going to be because of players he shouldn't have played. We all have been saying it. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, why even put yourself in that position? If you play our best players and you sub in the best subs, no one can really look at you and be like, oh, it's your fault. No, you played the best we had. But when you try to get cute and play Memo Martinez, Romo, players out of position, like and starting the same fullback pairing from like this failed generation, then it is on you because they shouldn't have been on the field. So he's only making it worse for himself. I think he's just adding more pressure on himself.
Joseph Stalin with the super chat said Piojo tattoo if we make it to the quarterfinals. That'd be crazy, man. Porfi Lopez said, if anything, this game worked for vibes. Yep. I mean, created
at least
gave us confidence.
At least that. Yeah. That is true.
Elini said, do you think the altitude has something to do with the own goals? Definitely the goalkeeper one. Definitely. I think I said it when it happened. I mean, the goalie just didn't think the ball would roll that fast. He underestimated the flow, the speed of the ball in that stadium. Fernando Cruz said, to be honest, I hate having naturalizados players on the national team. Why? If they provide an impact on the team and make us better, I mean,
I think they're
naturalizados for a reason. They spend time in the country. They have a big part of their life in the country. So my only problem is like with Berterame, who was just using us to play in a World Cup. I mean, you could kind of say the same thing for Fidalgo, but at least Fidalgo has gone out of his way and proved why he like loves the country. He was one of the best midfielders in the MX for a long time. Berterame is like, just feels off. And it's crazy. He did all that, didn't get called up to the World Cup, and like there wouldn't be a point calling him up anymore. So he switched his nationality for pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
That's funny. Emilio Moran said, Chino Huerta should start. Saludos. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him, but I just think he's way better off the bench because of his pace, his 1v1 ability, his confidence to drive at defenders. I think he's way better off the bench. Definitely a good impact sub.
Yeah, I think I don't know, man. I have a lot of questions, but at the end of the day, I'm not switching my prediction. Mexico's getting first in the group. Um,
Yeah, that's not changing.
like that's not changing. Like, I think no matter who we play, like even these players that I'm like bagging on, like the ones that I don't think should be playing, getting any minutes, they're still good enough to get 3 points against South Africa, Korea, and Czech Republic. Again, if we had gone a group of death and we're like, oh, we're playing Norway, Ecuador, and those type of teams, I'd be like, okay, I know we're in trouble. We're cooked. We're not with these players. We're not doing anything. But the fact that our group is so easy, bro, and we're playing at home, there's just no way.
Yeah.
It's my worry having these guys against like in England. Like against in England, we have no chance.
No chance
Like
at all.
we would get cooked.
Tell me when I have to go. Said any worries about Quinones scoring? No. If you saw the game, you're not worried about Quinones. I think he might have been our best player in that first half. Unlucky to not get on the score sheet, but I mean the guy was active from minute one, creating opportunities, getting shots on target. So overall, being just active. Like as an attacker, you got to show that. Show yourself to the ball as much as possible. Be dangerous, especially in the box. He just lacked a bit of composure today. But yeah, he should score at the World Cup, man. I'm very excited to see him play. Skriffy said, so Israel Reyes going to AS Roma or no? I don't know. I mean, the rumor's there. Hopefully it happens. It's all leading towards him leaving America as well. So I think there's good chances of him.
How do you explain that a Roma player is not playing because of Jorge Sanchez? Could you imagine? Like
Milan player, an Atleti player, and Roma player.
I'm just like
no, a Milan player, a Roma player, an Atleti player.
I'm like praying, bro. Like please, like Vasco, like he just like has a trick up his sleeve. He's like, I already know my starting 11.
So
I'm just letting these guys play.
And that's something is happening with Mora.
Like, and then he just pulls up. We pull up to the Azteca and we just get the noti at the starting lineup, and it's like Memo and Net, Reyes, Mateo Chavez, and like Mora starting.
Oh no,
Mateo
Chavez,
Santi and Raul. We have a 2-striker formation. Oh my god, bro!
That's just not realistic because we haven't tried any of that
like
out
begging.
Before. Alexander Ochoa said, I have been watching y'all since the 2022 era. Damn, shout out Alexander Ochoa, OG fan here on Futbol Asada.
Shout out to you, bro.
Aldo Ramirez. Edson is so overrated just because he's in Europe.
I don't think that's true.
No comment.
Like you make it. I mean, you don't. I mean, there's players that have gone to Europe and they immediately come back because they don't cut it. Edson Alvarez has been in Europe for like 7 years, bro. Like he's obviously like good. He's very liked by Ajax fans. Was obviously a team like West Ham paid what 40 million for him.
He's in the 30s,
something like that.
Aguacate said Chino Huerta, Memote, Luis Romo should not go. Yeah, there's a lot of questions, man. Especially Luis Romo, in my opinion. Ant said, I didn't win tickets to the opening game this Thursday, but I thought I was so booked. Wait. I can't read this. I didn't win tickets to the opening game this Thursday, but I thought I was so booked. Booked everything, and I'm going now. I guess the place to be is El Zócalo, right? Yeah, go to El Zócalo. I think that's where the fan fest is going to be in Mexico City. Even if you don't have access to the match, it's still going to be insane vibes in Mexico City. So, especially in the opening game. Trium Virate said, we need play 4-4-2, Lira, Chavez, Mora, Gutierrez, midfield. In a 4-4-2? In a diamond, yeah, that could work, but in a 4-4-2 with wingers? Oh, yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't mind a 4-4-2. Again, like maybe what, Raul, Quinones up top, Brian, and Mora on the wings. And you can have like two midfielders, like I don't know, maybe like a Lira, and a Chavez or something.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, I think that concludes our stream. Thank you guys for being on the stream today. Mexico had a convincing victory versus Serbia. I hope you guys enjoyed the game, our analysis, our reactions to the goals. Yeah, be subscribed if you're not already. Hit the post notice to be informed for when our next video goes up and when we go live next week for the South Africa game. We have an insane week upon us. We're very excited. Thank you guys who have been supporting this channel for the longest time. We have been doing live streams for the longest time now. We're literally live streaming the under 20 games, all of them, the under 17 games last year. The moment is now, and hopefully this team doesn't disappoint us, and we have an entertaining World Cup that we'll remember for a very long time. Thank you guys for the support. And yeah, man, see you guys at the World Cup opener.
Peace.